Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking. SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11.
Vagina.
Hey guys, it's scarce here. Lots of news today. Lots of exposure. And double upload. Expose. 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 Expose.
Look here! Look, listen!
Oh my God, expose you!
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here, and so from now on, I am going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose, 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 expose. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you. Expose, 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 expose. It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Ah, expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose. 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 Ah. Expose. 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 Exposed. Exposed. Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking. SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11.
Vagina.
Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today. Lots of exposure. And double upload. Expose. 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 You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here, and so from now on, I am going to
love
report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
I love birds.
Expose, expose, expose.
Hi, everybody.
Expose, 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 expose.
How are you?
Expose, expose, expose.
Let me turn off the music here. Can we? Why do you want to expose a low tier guy? I'm not exposing anybody. We're just watching the down the rabbit hole that was made on Wings. That's it. I'm not. why that was during the whole thing with Keemstar. That was during the whole shit with Leafy. I'm kind of ban anybody giving me advice. Okay, yes, I can do that. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, the bird had a cucumber on him.
Oh!
There you go. Why did YouTube cock block you? I just didn't get to the super chats again. Papa Doodle Doo, Dead Mark. Ah, I know what you mean. Sometimes the first super chat. Why am I still getting hate? That again, that was with the whole Leafy thing. There must have been money that exchanged hands between Keemstar and Leafy because Keemstar doesn't forgive anybody unless there's opportunity in it for him. So it's one of the two. Ban anybody giving me advice? Crap Gamer's toilet paper. So, yeah, I mean, it's not that I'm like, I don't even know. Like, even if I did commentary on Wings videos, like, Leafy is, they kind of do sound the same, don't they? I don't have an exposed song dance, dude. I kind of don't want to do like the dancing, and because then it gets into, I was watching some videos with Only Use Me Blade, and I'm like, there's always that balance of where it's like, okay, I don't mind taking my shirt, I don't even mind shaving my chest. But then when I start doing hip thrusting, then the hip thrusting will spread around the internet. Does that make sense? I think it does. But then will you ask Carlos to show his hole? Then yes. Will you show your hole?
And my hairy ass. And my hairy ass. And my hairy ass. And my hairy ass.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
And my hairy ass.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
And my hairy ass.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
And my hairy ass. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah.
Can you get 11 farts for your birthday? Sure. You got more than 11. Tremendously tremendous dumps. There were tremendous dumps. Massive dumps. Like, when he was describing the election, I'm like, dude, you couldn't think of any way to talk about election fraud in any other fucking way. You really, really, really had to say massive dumps. Like, that is a fucking dream come true for me. Donald Trump say massive dumps. Like, tremendously big and tremendously wet. Just like my wife's vagina. Just like, this can't be fucking real, man. This can't be fucking real. You're welcome, LNF. Like that he just massive dumps. And he meant it. There was massive dumps, tremendous fraud. There were people were taking massive dumps on other people's chests right outside the voting booths, believe me. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. How about some ASMR bird worship, man, huh? You want some... This makes me think that maybe I should start like an OnlyFans where I don't take my clothes off and just do weird shit with a bird. Like, not even sexual shit, just like... This is what you paid for. This is the quality content that you want. I won't lick your head. That would be weird. Ah, fuck. He attacked my mouth. I'd buy that for $1. I don't know what's funnier, him saying massive dumps or the fact this tiny pregame just couldn't handle the fact that he... yeah, his whole ongoing... Let's not go into the... Because I know there's people here that literally have a shrine of Donald Trump in their bedroom and think the election truly was stolen, and I just don't feel like dealing with it. You know what to do. I don't know what to do. Why it... Fuck, bird! Your dad warned you about streams like this. Your dad warned you about streams like this. How's my governor treating me? I have no fucking clue. I don't know fuck all about her.
Oh my God.
You're not getting this on the Spawncast. Oh, what did you get on the Spawn? Oh, I got actual good gaming information and technology information, Rich. But did you get fucking birds? You don't get birds on the Spawncast. You don't get birds. You don't get birds on RGT85. Tell your dad about this stream. You told him, right? Tell your family. Tell your family about my birds.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
Frank, you're not lost. You're exactly where you need to be, Frank. You're exactly where you need to be. Playing Halo Infinite on my PC, RTX 2060. That's a 6-core processor, right? 16 gigs of RAM, medium setting to 60 gigs of VRAM. And yeah, I want to try it on a couple other PCs, and I'll get back to you. Your dad didn't warn you about the birds. Well, tell your dad he's shit. All right, that's enough. I was annoying myself at that point. I don't know what the fuck just happened right there. Tell me what happened. Tell me. I think my brain is going feathers. I'm actually excited that that new Aya Neo, which I'm going to be filming the ending of the review, so my editor has all the raw footage. I could actually play Dirt 5 at 60 FPS. It's on ultra low, but it'll stay at 60 FPS. I couldn't get 60 FPS on the older 6-core Aya Neo with the 4500U, and it definitely makes a difference. And then what I may do, because I'm a complete asshole, but it'll still make for... and it'll be true... I'm going to get an 8 terabyte. If it accepts it, I have to find out. I actually messaged the CEO and Aya Neo's Twitter. I want to see if it accepts an 8 terabyte drive. I'm going to put an 8 terabyte drive in there. It may be have less performance than the Steam Deck, but you know what? It'll have 8 fucking terabytes. That would be fucking cool. Like, walk around with the entire fucking library of games. And man, it'll make an interesting video. Thank you, Alan F. I appreciate that, man. I genuinely do. And you actually, I will say, usually I'm not a fan of caps. I accept the caps from Abby because I love Abby. He's allowed to do caps. Yes, he gets privilege because he's been doing caps since he's ever been here. So I'd be weirded out if Abby types something in the chat without caps. Now, I understand that DirectX 12, it doesn't make a fucking difference. And Butte, you don't type that as much in caps, Beal, though. With DirectX 12 going borderless full screen or exclusive full screen, but here's the problem with the Neo. For some reason, they're doing it with the Steam Deck, too. Dear companies making these Switch like portable PCs that are fucking awesome, make them 16:9. None of this 1280 by 800 crap, and I'm going to say that in the video too, because some games are like, I don't know what to do with this. So what happens is, and of course you have all the tech bros that are like, this guy doesn't even know that DirectX 12, it doesn't affect performance going between borderless full screen and full screen. Look at this guy. He thinks he's a review tech channel. All right, I didn't know that, but it doesn't matter anyway because I'm not talking about performance. I'm talking about resolution scaling, and if it was exclusive full screen, I'd be able to scale the resolution more than 6%, making the game runnable. That's the only fucking game I can't run, and it pisses me off is Halo Infinite on the Neo because it doesn't even recognize the native resolution. It's like 1280 by 816. It thinks that's the native resolution of the Neo, which it's not. It's 1280 by 800. So when I go try to make it have the render resolution lower to get more frames, it's like, duh. It doesn't know what to do. It can only do like 4%, and it was a higher resolution than the Neo is anyway, so I'm not really saving that much by scaling the resolution back. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I care about. It's not that I want full screen to get a performance gain from exclusive full screen. I want it so I could render resolution. Like 16:10, 98%, but there's always like a weirdness. Like Halo, the Master Chief Collection, I have to always go in and out of the game once to make it actually go to 1280 by 800. Yeah, Shigeru Miyamoto, it's not like you ever told me what brown is coming out of your ass. So that's why I want it so I could actually scale the resolution better, not to get more performance, because yes, with DirectX 12, you won't. You could walk around the last 3 CODs. That's actually a maybe, too, if there's enough updates. Yeah, just give a give a fucking full screen mode. Fine, it doesn't. But for the rendering, when you have a weird screen like 16:10, I'll be able to render. If it's exclusive full screen, it'll recognize the actual resolution of the monitor on the, because they kind of treat it as a monitor, the Neo screen. It's not like on a laptop how it just, you know what I mean? And I could render the resolution significantly. I could go like down to, I bet you if I went to like 65%, I can, maybe not 60, but I could get it like where it'll stay well above 30. And that's the only game I really have to do. Every other game I could get to run at like medium-ish settings, lowish settings. I could get like anywhere from like 45 to 60 FPS. You know, so anyway. No, you love, D-Bing asked for a in my hairy ass. Do I have that on here? Do I have hairy ass? Yes.
And my hairy ass. And my hairy ass.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
My jaw's hitting the ground. But yeah, I gotta find out before Gabe 331, or 831, excuse me, before I get that drive. I gotta find out if it'll accept it, because if I buy the drive and it only recognizes up to 4 terabytes, and it's like, oh, that was a fucking waste. Yeah, and this thing, you know, that's the one thing about I'm asking to what I want to find out too is I still may get the drive if it accepts it, but I want to know if INEO officially accepts it, meaning that if you buy an INEO and you know you're like, Rich, I just want something like the Steam Deck right now, I don't want to wait, and I'm willing to spend a lot more money. Can my audience, if they buy one, actually upgrade the drive without kind of voiding any kind of warranty, or is it like once you open it up, good luck? You know, so we'll see. Anyway, all right, it's oh shit, we're almost at 600 people. We're almost at 600 people. It's time for a look here, look, listen moment. Down the rabbit hole. Wings. It's like the first thing that popped. Well, I had WI in there. Never mind. I didn't realize I had that yet. Holy shit. This is 2 hours? Whoa. Yeah. Well, I told people we're doing Wings tonight, so his is a lot shorter. The one on DSP, but I promised Wings. I can't. Yeah, it's huge, man. May have to do like a two-parter for this shit. But whatever, it'll be fun. Oh, we get a Keemstar cameo in this shit too. This'll be a blast in my ass. We get a I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right. Birds. You always ask me. Yes, I'm Alan Wake. I don't know why. I don't know who the Makapaka is, so I'm just gonna say Alan Wake. All right, here we go. Can you hear it? Make sure it's.
While
Yeah.
many content creators
Whoa.
from the early days of YouTube are still active online, there are few with a reputation
Nice.
as mixed as that of Jordy Jordan, better known as Wings of Redemption. Often compared to Darkside Phil, Jordy is still remembered
Modern
fondly from the
Warfare
days when
2.
he was popular enough to launch the careers of other YouTubers simply by exposing them to his audience. Nowadays, however, searching for him online will
It probably should be able to fucking run on the Ouya. Maybe not with the lighting and shit like that, and what they're doing with reflections, but it should.
reveal numerous videos compiling clips of him streaming on Twitch.tv, showcasing moments of
Yeah.
rage and frustration, as well as online harassment.
Oh, look at all these
targeted towards
weirdos, though,
him.
man.
What's remarkable about these compilation videos is just how much attention they receive.
It's
sometimes
insane.
over 50,000 views in less than a week, and with enough time, they will often accumulate view counts in the hundreds of thousands, while one has reached 1.4 million.
Look here! Look, listen! Look here! Look, listen!
I will say something about those. A lot of times those guys fish, though. They're looking for like I purposely would like, all right, let me see if this guy actually finds disaster streams by Wings every day, because those motherfuckers scout. And it, I mean, I know there's like Sean Ranklin and stuff who does like the higher end Wings compilations, but at least like Sean Ranklin, I don't know if he's done like if he's doxed anybody or anything like that. If he's done anything like that to Wings, I totally condemn it. But some of these guys, and I genuinely mean that, like, stay out of someone's fucking personal life. What the fuck is wrong with you? I can't stress that enough. But some of these guys, like, they just look for content where there's no content. Like, if Wings like scratches up here, they like Wings scratched his nipple, disaster stream. Did you? Bro, he scratched his shoulder. You tried to zoom in to make it seem like it. Oh, man. But anyway.
Appearing offline does not...
Similarly, some of the channels that compose these compilations have thousands of subscribers, with the most
Jeez.
popular, Sean Ranklin, boasting almost 50,000. And
Oh,
while Jordy
Sean
seems to
Ranklin.
have once had friends willing to support him, they now deride him with much the same glee and enthusiasm as those looking to harass him.
and Wings just got confused and
Aren't they all cool with him now again, though, I thought? I'm pretty sure of that. Like, he's, like, friends with Woody now.
shaved his whole head and beard with a razor. And now he looks like a milk dud. Now he looks like a thumb. He looks awful.
So who is Wings of Redemption, and how did he go from being one of YouTube's most popular creators to the subject of widespread and perpetual ridicule?
GameBot is trying to hide the fact that he enjoys me with a shirt off. He specifically only comes in these streams when my shirt is off. But he's like, oh, well, it's just, why don't you put your shirt on, please? Put your shirt on. Please, now. But don't. There was a, whoa. Why was there like a random... Imagine if Wings and DSP teamed up. Dude, I've never seen Low Tier God, so I don't know what he would... I've literally never watched a Low Tier God stream ever. Let's look at these amazing 7th gen visuals here, though. Lord of the Wings used to be one of your trolls. Really? Also, Sean Rank would rarely post nowadays. It's mostly Wings 007, Lumix. Yeah, and again, it's... Look, if someone does something dumb, hey, fuck it, even including me, man, and you want to make a compilation of me, like, doing something stupid on a live stream, I don't care. So long as you aren't, like again, dangerous, slanderous, address, threats, you know, Rich's nipples jiggled way too much during live stream exposed. Like, I don't care. But some of these guys, like, try to turn, like, Wings, like, scratching. Wings may have masturbated. Disaster stream. Like, no, he was, he was literally scratching his leg. Stop.
In the late 2000s, only a few years after YouTube was made available, a new kind of video content was gaining popularity, known as Call of Duty commentary, which would chiefly consist of footage captured from the eponymous game and similar first-person shooter titles. The commentary in these videos would often be related to the gameplay, but other times the videos served as a vehicle for musings by the creator on any variety of topics. Among these early creators were names still active today at varying levels of popularity.
That's what I said, too. That's what I said. Remember, like, Only Use Me Blade used to just, like, talk about, he's like, yeah, well, I had a wart on my left nipple. Man, it itched, so I put some cream on it. Oh, yeah, by the way, I had a 20 death kill streak by just knifing. While I'm talking, but by the way, back to the wart on my nipple. It's like, okay, hey, you know, only.
Such as C-Nanners, Hutch, Tabes, and Dr. Disrespect, who utilized the format to increase their initial...
Kind of crazy that Dr. Disrespect and Keemstar are like the only ones from these groups that like blew the fuck up.
Popularity.
I forgot that he was
group,
back there
however,
that long
there was
ago.
one in particular that stood out, a man named Jordy Jordan, going by Wings of Redemption, or simply Wings. He took to the style of video quickly. 2 weeks after a test upload of himself playing Call of Duty World at War with no voice track, he released his first commentary video on October 24th,
if you want to, but Jesus.
Hello. Yeah, hi again. This is my first commentary, and here we go. I was going to do a shotgun vid I recorded today, but well...
Though he had little trouble talking for long periods during the 10-minute runtime, he apologized both during his commentary and in the description for various things, including long pauses and his choice of subject matter.
What mic was he talking into?
Found
Even
himself
back then, that's a
creating
shit.
videos, and soon
that
he
sounds
was
like he's
steadily
talking into
producing
a
new
mic you get in the
content,
90s.
including commentary videos as well as
like a
shorter
beige
videos
computer.
highlighting impressive feats he accomplished in the game. Though his opinions were strong, he was still viewed as maintaining an affable and relatable personality. Perhaps interested in maintaining an air of authenticity, he would continue to record his commentary as a single take, restarting the recording if he was not satisfied but willing to accept minor errors.
Oh, man. It's late. I'm tired.
Well, I don't even think he was. I think he was asking for a Hall Pog PVR here because I've seen this before. I've watched this ages ago. I don't even think he was probably using like a fucking Dazzle capture card back then.
I'm ready to get this over with.
That's what I
just
started
take
off
3 on the
with.
commentary on this because I've been having a brain fart and I've bitched entirely way
Sounds like he's talking. It's like an old headset from an old house phone from like the 90s.
too much about quick scoping in my last 2 attempts.
I wonder if
He
he's
soon
shirtless while
began
recording
using a
these.
short intro labeling himself as Intense Camping Productions, a play on the camping strategy called
That is the best artwork. We gotta just admire that for a second. What is that? That's like my thumbnails from like 3 years ago. It's not bad. My thumbnails were awful. It's and you know what sucks is I kind of lost all my skill because just as I was starting to get, like, I would say above average at thumbnails, then I hired an editor full time. Yo, man, look at that thing. You could like look at the font. Look at the helicopter in the background. Oh, it's not even like he filled it in. Like, yo, what? That took him like 2 minutes. At most.
To first-person shooters. During this time, he would engage frequently with his commenters and even stated that they were having a positive impact on him.
And before I go on with that, let me just say I want to thank all the subscribers for tuning in and watching my videos. And hopefully rating them at some point. But I'm going through a hard time in my life right now. The moral support you guys are giving me is fantastic. I always said love outweighs the hate. It's damn true, brother.
Man,
while the
wish you were that
precise
positive
numbers
now,
are
dude.
uncertain, he quickly was receiving thousands of views within the first month, an impressive number both for the time and for such a new channel. His subscriber count also began to grow in tandem. But this attention was both positive and negative. Because his in-game username was visible in his videos, people would message him on his console, wanting to be his friend or asking for game advice.
No, I can relate to that.
They would even
But I don't lose my cool though.
join his games mid-session, and their skill levels would vary widely,
Damn, it looks like
which
a
could
PS2
influence his
game. I
ratio
forgot
of
how far
wins to
we've come.
losses, which he felt important. However, it was the
My nose
comments
is
in his
Modern
videos
Warfare.
that would prove the more emotionally taxing. The Call of Duty community is well known for decrying certain playstyles as illegitimate or lesser, and among these is the aforementioned camping strategy, wherein a player chooses a single location.
I hate campers. I hate campers. I don't. I mean, all it tells me is if you're a camper, and I know people. Oh, Richard, there's actually strategy behind it. Like, no, it means you have enough time to figure out the nooks and crannies of a map, so you could wiggle your ass cheeks into a corner where it happened. I literally see it. Someone's like camouflaging in, like, but Rich, that's actual combat. It's not actual combat though. It's a video game. Stop camping and run your ass around and get shot. Like, and you guys have seen it, and it's not even me dying. Like, how many times I was just running around the map because everyone's just fucking camping. I'm not even getting shot. I'm not killing anybody. Everyone's just fucking camping. Stop.
And waits for opponents to approach. This more methodical method of play was Jordy's favored tactic, and one that he was unashamed of using, though he was clearly self-conscious of it to the point that he felt the need to defend himself over its use in his very first commentary video.
This bitching.
I'm
I just wanted to
anti-camping.
get this off my chest because some people think I'm a camper, which I am a camper. I ain't gonna lie to you. I camp to fucking win. If it requires me to camp to get the upper hand on you, I will camp.
But this did little to dissuade criticism,
I
while
don't know,
viewers agreed that Jordy
I know some people disagree, but to me, camping, it just doesn't require skill. You don't have to go toe-to-toe. You don't have to use reflexes. You just have the time to remember the maps and just hide in a corner. Yeah, I remember, oh God, Ray William Johnson, there was a time he was the biggest thing. I remember Fred. He was, like, Ray William Johnson was king for a while. Remember Fred, remember it was such a big deal because he was the first one to hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and like no one thought that was possible. It's crazy, man.
routinely displayed high-level gameplay, his usage of the strategy invoked occasional ire in the comment sections. This quickly wore at Jordy's patience, and he would soon begin to respond to these commenters.
I remember when What the Buck was on CNN because he was making 6 figures on YouTube, and no one thought that was like, holy shit, you're making, wait, on YouTube? Yeah, What the Buck was on CNN.
On November 23rd, less than a month after his first commentary upload, he created a video titled Point of Address, in which he discussed the multiple issues he had begun to face.
If I'm playing in a game, I don't want y'all to come in and try to join the game. Because what happens is you actually use my tips against me. I mean, I don't want to have to try hard every game I play. Oh, and don't ask me what my penis size and stuff. Seriously.
Yes, where do you camp? Also, are you well hung? Don't ask me what my penis size is. We need to camp, boys.
Serious questions. I mean, I'll seriously thumb down anybody who just messes around and wants to know, you know, I'll put my finger up my dog's butt or something like that. Come on.
Well, I mean, do you?
Oh, guys, be serious.
Later that same day, he released another video sharing a bit more about himself and his living situation, asking for donations.
Yeah, he really blew up, Fred. Now, isn't he back on as he's back on as himself now, and he's actually doing okay.
Towards an Xbox 360 so he could play with viewers.
First and foremost, a lot of people have asked me, am I going to ever invest in an Xbox? I wouldn't mind getting an Xbox, but I'm currently unemployed at the time. I got laid off from my job October 14th, and I'm currently on unemployment. So that means I cannot splurge whatsoever, because I went from making $1,000 a week to $350. But
I could relate to that after IBM, man. Oh, that hurt.
There is another alternative. If 500 of you donate $1, I would be able to get an Xbox 360, Modern Warfare 2, a year's worth of Xbox Live, and the cables for the HD PVR.
Component, baby. That's when you were bought. That's how HD was back then. Before or like when HDMI was first coming around, a lot of people. You got to remember, the original 360 did not have HDMI out. The original revision of the 360, or original model, the fat white one, that eventually came with an HDMI, but didn't have it in the beginning. You just had a best component out. Much different time. Hurts. My cow pumpkin had a baby mom, named her Betty Boop. Birds.
Look here! Look, listen!
And I could play with the Xbox people. I make stresses. Do not.
X-Lax. He even said hexitants. And I could play with X-Lax people. Oh, you could play with a bunch of people that have diarrhea.
I have to give me money.
However, he also began feeling a need for his videos to perform well, and he noted what he perceived as the low number of ratings he was receiving in relation to his view counts.
My videos get around 2,000 views now, and they're still only getting 200 ratings. I spent a lot of time in these videos, and if you could just click any of the stars, I don't care if you want a 1 star.
Oh God, stars.
A lot of time into them.
Stars.
Please just help me out, and when you watch the videos, put a
I had no issue with them going with the like and dislike when they went from stars, because it made sense. People either 5-starred or 1-starred videos anyway. Now just getting rid of dislikes in general, though, or at least not making them visible, is just no.
put a
Oh,
rating
I remember the stars.
because I put a lot of videos out. I'm not like other commentators that put one video out a week where they have time to go back and do the animations and.
Yeah, dude, he definitely suffers from depression and anxiety. He definitely does, you know. And to his credit, Wings is more self-aware than DSP. Not saying that he doesn't. He definitely, like, remember when he went in the Trolls Discord? Why would you do that? Oh, God. His wife was 100% right what she was saying to him, too. I'm like, yes, listen to your wife. She's telling you the right thing. Don't go into fucking Discord. You're giving them exactly what they want. Birds. Who doesn't want birds?
All this thing, I forget to do a lot of that mess because I just put videos out in bulk. I usually put
Within the first 2 months, Jordy had gained a reputation for speaking whatever came to his mind, but this propensity pulled him into controversy almost immediately.
I thought it was like a George Michael. Just
In a now-deleted video, Jordy decried those who practiced a technique called quickscoping, arguing that it was too unrealistic to be legitimate. In particular, he attacked another Call of Duty commentator who went by Hutch, who had...
God, I just think of Hutch, I think of Machinima, man. This is like such a different time. Such a different time on YouTube.
a significantly larger viewer base.
I know Hutch is still doing his thing with live streaming. He changed directions, but... My bush is more presentable than Wings' beard.
Look here! Look, listen!
At the time. These comments, perhaps unsurprisingly, drew ire from Hutch's viewers. Rather than allow the feud to continue, the two of them decided to hold what they called a friendly debate, in which the two of them would discuss their particular grievances with the other, chiefly their playstyles, and record it.
God,
this
what a
recording was
different
later
time.
released as a commentary video on December 13th, 2009, posted on Hutch's channel. As he was introducing himself, Jordy revealed
Those sub HD, I mean, Grant, look at those sub, like, because I think, what was it, 640p Call of Duty or 600p? Upscaled to like 720 or 1080 back on the 7th gen consoles. I think it was even lower resolution on the PS3 upscaled too. That's how they got 60. But man, you saw the jank though. You go back and play those games now, it's like, I mean, we were all amazed back then. Wow, it runs at 60 FPS, but holy fuck, does it look like fuck.
with a few details about his own life.
Yo, it's your boy, Wings of Redemption.
Why does it sound like Wings of Redemption is starting a rap video? Yo, it's Wings of Redemption, baby. Yeah. Yo. It's DJ Funky Fresh Wings. I got 2 nipple tips. Oh. Ever wings. Hey, dude, you want realism? Join the fucking army. They're video games. There's the bullet drop is like shut the fuck up. You're playing a video game. Doesn't matter who it is. I'm not just saying to anyone specific here. Like I have friends that are like, I'm like, just shut the fuck up. You want realism? Go to a gun range.
That's quite an intro, buddy. Why don't you take it down?
Yo, it's your boy Wings of Redemption coming through the building. You know what I'm saying? Look here, look, listen, baby. Look here, look, listen.
Notch. Just, take it down on maybe another 14 decibels.
Oh, the Ebonics thing is
the real
something
slim
that
nipples.
My channel came accustomed to. I stopped it at one point, and people requested me to bring it back. It's not how I actually
Where are you
talk.
from that you're speaking Ebonics?
I'm from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
This is such a weird.
I actually grew up in the Holt Garden Project.
You're gonna get slapped in the nuts for speaking Ebonics if you're from North Carolina.
South
Carolina. Oh, are you white?
Yeah, I'm white.
Oh.
White as it comes, but I did grow up in a black predominant
Mastimus. And I got some other YouTubers coming through here. What's good, man?
neighborhood, and when I grew up, the kids I hung out with spoke
I guess that
something I
qualifies
picked up.
you to speak Ebonics then, yeah.
The rest of
I just want Wings to spit 16 bars. I want to hear that hot fire from his hole. Ebonics is like street slang. It's not a term that's really used anymore.
the video stayed mostly civil, with both parties waiting patiently for the other to make their point and speaking with an enthusiastic
No, there is, John? He was singing Ice Ice oh my god. My God, looking back at early 20 makes you wonder on what went wrong on YouTube because it got bigger and more money, man. That's that simple, bro. It's bigger and more money. Money and popularity ruins, even with gaming. Look how politicized gaming has become. Look how divisive gaming. The more popular it is, the more people there, the more conflict, and the shittier it becomes. Isn't life wonderful? Ban anybody who says they have ad block.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
I want Wings to spit 16 bars. I want EDP to go behind bars. I wonder what EDP is. I'm serious. I'm not being funny. I wonder what he's doing now. Is he still doing Uber or did he get fired from there?
Strained candor, even though they couldn't come to a consensus. With the drama successfully
You want to hear my take about ad block? I don't give a fuck anymore if you have ad block. I really don't. It's that simple.
diffused, Jordy continued to upload videos to his channel, and he grew rapidly.
How does this game on the 360 and PS3 have more destructible environments than like even current gen games now? Remember Battlefield Bad Company? You could blow up any fucking building you want on the and that was a 7th gen game.
His propensity for sharing information about his life would increase as well.
Alright. Some people requested me to show some videos of some of my guns. I guess I'll start out with the Call of Duty guns that I own.
He should not own a gun with his depression. He absolutely should not. I'm not being funny. I'm not being facetious. You know I wouldn't do that with that. He should not own a gun. If his wife hears this, I would suggest you having a very long... I don't know if he still does, but if he does, he should not own a firearm. I'm not... If you're super pro Second Amendment, which to a degree I am too... Can we all just agree that Wings should not own a gun? Not being funny at all. He hasn't owned guns since the swatting. Okay, that's good. I hate seeing someone's right be taken away, but with how emotionally he becomes, my hole hurts after taking a massive dump 10 minutes ago. Any advice? Fiber bars. Fiber 1.
He would often use his firearms as filler images when he wished to...
And again, that's not me being mean. I don't want to see him hurt himself. He should not own a firearm.
Upload commentary without video content, specifically in his point of address videos, which became regular fixtures of the channel. Around this time, he was beginning to attract the attention not only of viewers, but of other gameplay channels. On January 4th, 2010, he released a dual commentary video with another commentator, going by Woody's Gamertag.
Learn a thing or two from Woody Gamertag.
Yeah.
Well, how did his mic quality go backwards? Oh, he's doing like through Skype or some voice over IP shit, I bet, right?
Is that your actual name?
Woody's Gamertag is my actual gamertag, and I go by Woody, the unexceptional gamer.
This began a trend of inviting other commentators onto his channel to discuss the game and their opinions on strategy.
No, you gotta be kidding me. You're trolling me. You know, I'm shocked to be trolled by a person's name who's Crap Gamer's toilet paper.
And tactics. He also had made a deal with Machinima.
Yo, we should see. I don't know, man. That's probably my ADHD kicking in. But I just have this urge to just like watch a Crap Gamer video. It always just brings joy to my heart. Should we watch a Crap Gamer video? Because as much as I want to watch, I've watched this and it's genuinely entertaining. This shit's like, this will be like a 27-part stream. Yes, let's watch. We could go back to Wings. No, this, yes, yeah, God, it's like, all right, let me do a poll. Let me do a fucking poll. Because I'm going to listen. Yes. Should should we watch Crap Gamer? All right, so let's see. The poll should be there any second. We'll wait till it gets to like 300 votes. That's a decent amount of votes. So vote. I'll continue to watch this while that's...
Cinema to produce exclusive gameplay videos for their channel. Perhaps feeling a new phase of his life beginning, he quickly cut ties with a different...
God, man, I remember seeing that Machinima. There, I used to see that fucking Machinima logo like at Best Buy TVs. Like seeing Machinima means like if that was in the beginning of your video, it's like you made it back then anyway. Different time on YouTube. Different time.
Communal channel, Persona Gaming, and he did so by publicly ridiculing other people on the channel.
They've got 3 or 4 people now that I just don't.
I started using AdBlock because there were 4 times in 1 month I got 30-minute plus on... No, there can't... Dude, I've seen those ads that are 30. They've always been skippable. Are you sure? Because I have, like, when I go to, like, other places and use YouTube where it's not on my account, I've always been able to skip those long-ass ads. There's no way they would... that would kill them if they didn't let you skip those. It's physically impossible that they wouldn't let you skip those. 301 votes. All right, we're watching Crap Gamer. Now, we will go back to this, but that is like Crap Gamer. Here we go. I was going to say they would not have... Let's keep this same energy. Bro, he puts up more videos. For a guy who is not trying to get views, he puts up a lot of videos. I mean, I do this full time, and some days if there's no news, I'll just stream or something, or just put up one video. Man, a lot. All right, so we end the poll. All right, so Microsoft crushes Sony at Game Awards. Wait, he's pro Microsoft again? Did I miss something? No, let's see if he keeps the same energy. No, and that's fucking huge. You should probably send me the article on that, man. What? When did he become like is he ZZ Top? Did he finally transform into ZZ Top?
The Video Game Awards last night was an epic show. We saw a lot of cool stuff. We also got a good indication.
What is he playing? And why is he playing with like this air conditioner? Why is his voiceover like with this air conditioner running in the background? Because he's not objective. So he only picks a side. So is he on Microsoft's side now? Like I could like talk positive about Sony one day and say something negative the next day, positive about Microsoft, negative about Microsoft, Nintendo, same thing. Like, let's see.
That things are going to start turning around for Xbox and their first-party studios. And does that necessarily mean a bad thing for Sony? I don't think so. I think it just means that Sony is going to have to be very aware of what Microsoft is capable of, and they're going to have to go out there and do what they can.
He has a headset on. He is shirtless, and he has like he's probably scratching his chest, and he's playing this while talking with an air conditioner on in the background.
And to just do what they've always done. And
are you surprised by that, John? Like, but let's just... Are you surprised? Crap Gamer is anti-vax. There's also breaking news. I took a shit today. Right. Danny DeFoot, how are you? Thank you for the peach. I needed a peach. It looks like butt cheeks. Thank you. Would you accept decline becoming CEO of YouTube? I have no... That'll never happen, but I have no idea. I have no idea. And here is the reality of it, too. This is always where I've defended Susan Wojcicki. What other blueprint do they have to go by with this shit? There was no other YouTube before YouTube. There was places you could upload videos, but nothing ever came to fruition from it. Like, this was the first, like, there was no blockbuster huge video sharing platform before YouTube. So they have no, like, it's all uncharted territory. Now, I think we could all mutually agree that getting rid of visible dislikes was a very bad idea. But okay, how would I run it better? I have no fucking clue. How would you run it better? I guarantee you most of you don't have a fucking clue either. So, you DM'd it. Oh, yes, I DM'd it to you on Twitter. That's fine, dude. That's a good story, man.
And that's
live leak doesn't count.
Release top of the line, state of the art, high quality games that are actually, you know, very, very looked at as in the AAA.
What the fuck is he playing?
Realm, which is exactly what Sony's doing. But we are seeing some really cool stuff from Microsoft, and I want to get into it because it does look like Microsoft had their first successful.
What was the biggest dub I've ever taken? I'm going to sound like the guy from the Pound House. I don't know. It was like a ball. It was like brown and it was round. And then I flushed it down the other hole.
Oh, give a shit!
You blew it.
You know, Game of the Year award show coming out party, so to speak. And I want to talk about what this can lead to in the coming years and exactly what gamers are going to be saying about this, despite the fact that they've done a really good job. Yes, they didn't win Game of the Year, but they...
Oh, my GameStop crap story. Yes, that's actually a good idea because I'm about the Crap Gamer Review Tech. Wait, Crap Gamer. Oh God, I'm already like auto 7 months ago, 5 years ago. Oh, let's watch this. This is fun.
Gradable. I thought, skip it up and
What the hell am I playing?
Phil Spencer, the head of the Xbox division, is, in my opinion, one of the most level-headed people in the gaming industry. I believe it's because of him and because of his executive decisions that the Xbox brand
Wow, my video still looks like shit though. Why does it look so
much better direction
muddy
than it was when the Xbox One was first announced? I read many articles on Phil Spencer, and he's a very logical guy most of the time. I mean, the article I did on him yesterday where he was saying he wants to make the Xbox One upgradable, I thought was lunacy, so I don't always agree with him, and I have no problem saying that I don't always agree with him. But
you got to be very careful about who you get rid of, man, because you don't want to go down that slippery slope where, especially, like, what is the other platform besides YouTube? Not talking about live streaming. That you could go to do this. You can't.
Generally, he's a really smart dude, and
So to kick someone off a platform, I think should be taken very seriously. You know? Fuck Dailymotion. I don't know how a Dailymotion still exists. I have no idea. Like, who is like, hey, I'm gonna go watch videos. Never, not a fucking soul. I've never heard anyone outside of here talk about Dailymotion.
he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
If you're into story, sure. If you're just into combat, like, man, just Halo Infinite's so good. With that grappling hook. Ooh.
And another thing I really like about Phil is that he has no problem applauding the accomplishments of his competitors. When Sony does something good, he says, hey, Sony, you just released, let's say, for example, Uncharted 4. Great game.
I don't miss doing videos. Like, I could never picture going back to, like, doing a gameplay video. I think there's one in, like, the past 3 years I did just because of, like, I lost internet and I had to just get my editor an audio file. I could never imagine going back to these.
Game, I think he did a fantastic job with it. He said it about Bloodborne, I believe, and he applauded them about the success of Bloodborne. He's not, like, a malicious person, which sometimes is in the gaming industry, but especially in the community side,
Vimeo,
like on
but
YouTube,
it's not a
there's a lot of
sustainable
malicious
platform.
people, and Phil's just not about that. I
They
think
make
it's
you
fucking
pay for
awesome.
premium
Another cool
there, I
thing
think.
about Phil Spencer is that he also communicates with his fans, or with gaming fans or Xbox fans on Twitter, and he will answer questions. But at the same time, he also won't put up with people's shit, and in a very polite manner, he'll tell you to fuck off without telling you to fuck off. Well, anyway, someone on Twitter, and
Here
I'm
we
not going
go.
to name names here, I'm going to leave it anonymous, asked Phil what game you're looking forward to most. And one of the games he said he's really looking forward to, I should say, is Uncharted 4.
Yeah, I don't give a shit anymore about if you're on Twitter, it's a public space. You post something, you're not anonymous. So I don't even really do that anymore.
Which is not coming out.
Like, Facebook is different. Facebook is actually your personal thing. You could only allow someone to look at your Facebook. Whereas Twitter, you're public, so.
For the Xbox One, it's coming out for the PlayStation 4. And the fanboys went apeshit, and one of them on Twitter said this: Xbox head talking about how great Uncharted 4 will be? Just wave the white flag already. This is embarrassing, sad to say. Now, Phil did not let this social rejects
What was with that voice?
comment slide, and he replied with this on Twitter: We should all applaud when a team does something special. Those who hope for a team to fail due to platform aren't real gamers. I've said this before, but
No, they're just rejects that are way too obsessed with a platform. Yeah, but Beal, Twitch is just for live streaming to sustain yourself, like with pre-recorded content, like what I do on my main channel. Excuse me. There's no other place, man. You ain't doing it on Vimeo. You ain't making a living on Dailymotion. There's probably like one person who's making a living. I don't even know. Like I almost think it's like some trust fund baby that just wants to say they own a video sharing platform. Like, I never hear anyone outside of here ever talk about Vimeo or Dailymotion ever.
Because the fanboys who are diehard fanboys of whether it be Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo don't get it, let me ask you a question. Do you think that the heads of the PlayStation division and the Xbox division, do you think like Shuhei Yoshida has a picture of Phil Spencer at his house and he's throwing darts at it? Do you think they like lose
No, but it'd be funny if he did.
sleep at night thinking, I'm going to take over the world. I'm going to take over Microsoft. What can I do to destroy Phil Spencer? No! They don't give a shit, man. I mean, yeah, obviously, you know, they have their board meetings like, what can make us competitive with the Xbox One? What can make us competitive with the PlayStation 4? You know, and they discuss things to, you know, keep themselves relevant and obviously increase their sales, but they don't hate each other like fanboys do on YouTube. I mean, when they go to...
I remember back in the day, this is like what El Presador, like PS3 pretending to be a fanboy days, when he really wasn't. Like, I remember people literally like threatening to go to another one's house and beat their ass over opinions. That was like, I remember the truth setting you free. Everyone was telling him to go get laid, and like, I bet you never get laid. Like, people say that shit to me all the time. Like, who cares? He went and got his kids. Like, oh yeah, you say haven't had sex? Well, how do I have a child then? Oh, dude, who cares? Who cares that people here think I'm a fat virgin? I could give a fuck. But that was... That was a different time, man. It was crazy. Maybe we'll watch through the rabbit hole of DSP. I'll put DSP in the title because it's shorter.
conventions, and when they go to events, they go out and have beers with each other and go out to steak dinners.
What's funny is this has aged very well because a Sony executive bought a drink for Xbox executive because of the launch of Halo Infinite. Like, that literally happens.
After they're done, like Shuhei Yoshida and Phil Spencer and whoever else, they'll like get together and you know, be social and have fun. It's not that serious, and these guys are
So much better color grading in the remastered version of Gears instead of turned brown everything.
making 6, 7, and 8 figures off of being the head of whatever gaming division they're the head of. And here are guys on YouTube, some of them not even YouTube partners, who are like ready to go have fist fights with people that are fans of the opposing platform that they're fanboys of. You guys got to stop taking it so serious, man. Life is too short, and losing sleep over video games is just like the stupidest fucking thing you could ever do. Because if the people making livings off, big good livings off of being the head of the Xbox and Sony and Nintendo divisions don't lose sleep over it, why the hell are you?
I never showed? Wait. I thought that was the video. I don't know. I don't know. Oops. Alright, so that wasn't his video? What did I even make a video on? Wait, he made 2 videos on me? Did we watch both of them? Oh, that's Fratinga Plays making a video on me. They got what did they get canceled over before we call it canceled, though? Remember, context is key. Because I know that they're like all magically out of nowhere super right-wing. I actually like the gameplays video. It's always nice to sit back and just chill. I've been watching since 2012, but I still enjoy your content. It gives me more of a creative platform, though, not just talking into a mic, man. You know? We're back to my top viewed videos, or I want to give you a heads up. I have the flu, and this season it's pretty bad. Get a flu shot too, and I didn't, and I'm suffering. Yeah, I got my flu shot. I got the 4 strain flu shot too, so yeah, get your fucking flu shot. Just do it. Don't be like, keep that same energy over here. Oh, I know what I wanted to watch with you guys, and then maybe we'll watch DSP. Yes, I'm Review Tech ADHD tonight. I literally do think I have ADHD. I'm getting checked this month. Yeah. Where is it? The CEO who fired everyone over Zoom. This fucking guy. This fucking guy, man. Oh, shit. Here we go.
Not doing so good. It's a digital mortgage lender with offices in Oakland, and it just laid off 900 employees all at once, all during a Zoom meeting. I'm not even kidding. So here's CEO Vishal Garg carrying out the mass firing.
The market has changed, as you know, and we have to move with it in order to survive, so that hopefully we can continue to thrive and deliver on a mission. This isn't news that you're going to want to hear, but ultimately it was my decision, and I wanted you to hear from me. It's been a really, really challenging decision to make. This is the second time in my career I'm doing this, and I do not want to do this. The last time I did it, I cried. This time I hope to be stronger. But we are laying off about 15% of the company. If you're on this call.
Right before Christmas. Like, why couldn't you? Here's the thing. Okay, I can understand COVID. Maybe with the Zoom, you couldn't have waited until January. At least I'll give IBM credit with me. They waited, even though I had an unpaid week off for Christmas. Oh yeah, we're off for Christmas for a week. Enjoy your vacation. You're not getting paid though. Fuck off. But at least they waited until then. They all brought us into a room, and then that was it. Then I was laid off for 2 fucking years.
You are part of the unlucky group being laid off. Your employment here is terminated, effective immediately.
Keep in mind, laid off is not fired. Laid off does not equal fired.
What? I mean, look, don't feel bad for the employees, 900 of them who were part of that call. Feel bad for the poor CEO who raked in.
And watch his defense of this too. Watch this defense. It's incredible.
In a $25 million bonus last year. Because the last time he had to do it, he cried. And so this is a very, very traumatic experience for him, okay?
He wiped it away in his fucking Ferrari. Yeah, he wiped the tears away in his yacht. And look, man, I'm not knocking someone for being successful, but yo, watch his defense though.
Let's
Maybe if he had a different take on this after, due to COVID, I could kind of a little bit understand, but you're laying off 900 people. You couldn't have find a better way to do this. But here's where he totally loses the fucking plot with me. Watch.
show some compassion. Let's show some sympathy. What a garbage human being. Really. The foe, oh, I'm just really heartbroken over this. I don't really care too much to meet with you individually. I'm just doing this all suddenly.
Sid Vicious
without
breaks
any
legs.
warning, through a Zoom call. But I want you guys to understand, of course he's not, like, experiencing.
This guy is worth $4 billion. Dude, that's how you get there, bro. You are a compassionless motherfucker. You have zero compassion because that's the way the system is set up. So sociopaths rise to the top. And then you have sociopaths who have the most power. And when you have the most power, you could control people. That should scare you.
Grief because he's doing this. It's a super easy process for him. He doesn't have to see anyone face to face. He doesn't have to deal with anyone's tears, anyone freaking out in his office over the fact that they have families to feed. He has to do it through a Zoom call, 900 people, and he just pretends like it's really tearing him apart. It's a really difficult thing to do. Now, he got backlash for this because some of the
yeah, and his fucking solid Crusader. You watch my shit, bro. I see you. I see you down there. This is like, okay, if he made the argument and had a better take and then was like, look, man, I get the Zoom call, COVID, still weak ass, still shitty. But here's where it gets much worse.
Employees who had been terminated filmed the whole thing and put out
Sorry,
the video,
this is more entertaining than Crap Gamer.
So thank you to those employees, and I feel awful for them. But since he got some backlash, he decided the best way to handle this is to trash the employees who I fired. Yeah, it's a good play. So he wrote.
It's over. It's over.
You guys know that at least 250 of the people terminated were working an average of 2 hours a day while clocking in 8+ hours a day in the payroll system.
So why didn't you fire him? Fuck off. You're just a dick. Whatever little, like, okay, again, pandemic, get the Zoom call. Nah, you're done. So no, you're an asshole. Now you laid them off around Christmas time. Now, after you already threw them over the bus by laying them off, to save face for yourself, you're going in reverse to go back over them and say, yeah, they were shitty employees too. You are a grade A, terrible fucking piece of shit human.
They were stealing from you and stealing from our customers who pay the bills that pay our bills. Get educated, Garg wrote, according to a blind post viewed by Fortune. Now, Fortune hit him up and was like, yo, did you?
Like, dude, so you laid them off, and then when you got shit for how you did it, as you lay them off, a couple weeks before Christmas, you go, dude, there were fucking garbage employees working 2 hours a day and taking 8 hours of pay. Fuck them. Holy shit. What a coward, man.
Are you the one who wrote?
This guy uses apple claws to wipe his tushy. Let's just say his asshole, because he is an asshole. And he wipes 3 times the shit and uses a new apple towel per shit. That's why he had to fire them, because his apple cloth ass wiping habit was just out of control. Fuck. Oh, man.
Wrote this?
It's a problem.
And he confirmed, yes, he is in fact the person who wrote that callous and disgusting.
He was forced to take paid time. Yeah, and then they'll get some other soulless sociopath to take his place until he does something stupid. Then he'll fly off with his golden parachute. Someone said, I don't know, they just said it in the chat, that this guy's worth $4 billion. So he'll be okay. He'll make more interest off the money that he has. He could just put his money in an account there where you accrues interest and make more off the interest than 99% of people make in the States as a salary. I'm just pulling those numbers out of my ass, but they're not far off. I don't know why I'm staring like Bill Maher at you right now, but maybe that's what I want. I want to just pretend I'm old, have long flowing hair, and I smoke pot. Birds, they lay turds. They lay turds. I love these birds. 'Cause they lay turds. Lay turds, birds. Please clap. Money is too powerful, and that's the scariest part about life. But the thing is that if we didn't put so much power into money, there would be so much innovation would cease to exist. So what is the balance, though? Where do you stop? Because at the end of the day, the reason why money has to exist is because of a human flaw where we have to always be compensated for something. It's inherent in us. There's nothing we could do about it. But it's a flawed system made by a flawed animal. So how do you perfect something that not only is made by a being that's imperfect, but by a being that can be but by a species that has people that can easily be corrupted? Was Eric Hirschberg? I don't even know who the fuck Eric Hirschberg was, you know?
Post. I don't believe him. Besides which, isn't that a failure for the executive team?
Yeah, she's right on top of that, too. So you hired a bunch of assholes that weren't doing their job? Well, you suck at picking employees, don't you, dickhead? Half of the people we hired sucked. Bob, didn't you hire them? Go fuck yourself. Whose super chat did I miss? The Fox host congratulated him for it, by the way, Rich. He congratulated him? Oh, man. No. No. Man, he's not going to be able to buy as many Apple cloths to wipe his ass now.
If they hired a bunch of people and had them working only...
You must hate Fable 2. I've never played Fable 2, so therefore I have no opinion on it.
2 hours a day? It seems like there was some incompetence at the very top. But anyway, let me give you more.
Like, how do you spin this in? I put your whatever politics you are aside. I always see people, oh my god, he has the Young Turks video. I just stop. Like, it has nothing to do with partisan politics. This guy is shit. Oh my god.
He said this after confirming that he had written that callous post. I think that could have been phrased differently. But honestly, the sentiment is there.
Yo, he's not even backing down. He's just like, he's like, nah, man, I'm not taking any heat for this. Fuck you.
Now, the dude is super wealthy, okay? So he might be really holding back tears. But in reality, the Daily Beast...
Maybe he wipes his tears with those apple claws. Maybe he cries so much he has like some kind of emotional instability. Well, he is a sociopath, but he can't wipe. He has too much money, man. He can't wipe his tears away with maybe toilet paper or a tissue. He has to use apple claws to wipe his tears, man. Then he sells his tears on eBay because he's wealthy. Oh, you kick chickens? Well, we may have to play Fable 2 sometime. Fuck you.
Reports that he obtained a $25 million bonus in 2020. That's 1 year. That's just his bonus. That's just his bonus.
Bro, it's just someone said he's worth like $4 billion. I don't know, but I tend to believe you. You just get to the point, like, man, like, you just become numb with power and money. You just don't give a shit.
And the company's valuation indicates that it's worth a lot of money, $7 billion to be exact, okay? And why did this happen? I just want to be clear. This didn't happen because, the company is really struggling, we're failing, we don't know what to do, we're not making enough revenue in order to carry all these employees. No, this is part of a deal that the executives at Better made with the investors, because they just got a pretty nice chunk of change, okay?
Oh, that makes this worse. Did I not watch this part? Oh, that makes this worse. That's actually kind of what Activision did. They had a huge, they made, for one of their quarters, they fucking killed it. They still laid off people.
Those details, because this is what really goes on. This is how business really works. Blank check company Aurora Acquisition Corp and SoftBank have decided to amend the terms of their financing agreement to provide Better with half of the $1.5 billion they committed immediately instead of waiting till the deal closes. Under the new arrangement, capital hits the company's balance sheet now faster than originally planned and puts more money on the balance sheet overall to fuel further growth. Now, when they talk about growth, they're talking about an increase in profits. And how does a corporation increase their profits? By cutting costs. That's one of the ways that they do it. And what is the most costly element of a business? It's the
employees, the labor.
So during these negotiations, I have no doubt,
Wonder how much their median, that was an interesting face to pause on with her. I wonder how much their median salary was.
No doubt that the argument was, listen, we can cut a significant percentage of our workforce, which will then increase profits and will provide you a better return on your investment. Capiche? Does that sound good to you? So this was something predetermined in the negotiating process. That's how it works. And by the way, CEOs usually have their compensation tied to, let's say, if it's a publicly traded company, to the value of the shares in the stock market. They're paid.
A lot of times they're paid. Yeah, the biggest chunk of their money is from shares.
Is tied to the equity that they have in the company. And so it's really killing two birds with one stone. It's providing a higher, return on investment for the investors, which is what they want. And based on how the compensation package is set up for the executives, they get an increase in pay as well. So they get rewarded for doing what the CEO did here. And by the way, the backlash wasn't just from ordinary Americans like you and me.
Yeah, it's because it's about maximizing profits. That happens at insurance companies all the time. That's why it's like, even if you have health insurance, I'm not sure if I'm playing the Matrix demo tonight. Even if you have health insurance, you're still screwed. Because there's sometimes they could just they'll have doctors that work there and be like, oh yeah, that procedure that maybe they need, we're deeming it not necessary, so they just need to suffer and be in pain. It's such a fucking... And the thing is, they'll deny the procedures, and when they deny the procedures, they get bonuses because, like, oh, wow, you denied a whole bunch of procedures. We saved a lot of money this year, so congratulations. Buy another fucking yacht.
Apparently, 3 different executives decided to resign after this whole debacle, all of them working in the PR area of the company. And I can kind of understand why. Who the hell wants to do positive PR or do spin after this story has exposed the callous nature of how this business really works? But it's not just this business. This is how the model works in most companies, in most corporations.
Virtually all of them.
The CFO, for instance, his name is Kevin Ryan, said this: "We pulled forward the funding of our SPAC deal. With this new structure, the company will fortify our balance sheet and position us as extremely well capitalized in a tough mortgage market."
And corporations are considered people, so they get the rights of a human being.
Surviving is winning.
Tower Dragon.
Capital ensures survival. But by the end of this week, we expect to have $1 billion of cash on the company's balance sheet. And then later, while talking with TechCrunch, he said this: having to conduct layoffs is gut-wrenching. Really, they're really torn up about it, especially this time of the year. Remember, Christmas is coming up. However, a fortress balance sheet and a reduced and focused workforce together set us up to play offense going into a radically evolving homeownership market. So guys,
like, you couldn't wait and just till like January, like 1st, dude, or like if it's on a weekend, January 3rd.
Just like, again, every time you hear about the Great Resignation, every time you hear about workers refusing to go back to the companies that they used to work for or were working for during the pandemic or before the pandemic, this is the reason. This is the messaging that workers get across the country in various companies, various businesses. They're told over and over again that they're disposable, that they're not valued, that the companies that they devote their time and energy for not only refuse to share the wealth generated by their labor, but that they could be fired at any moment through a Zoom call with...
That's why I always used to laugh, like, don't you want something secure, Rich? Like, when I first in like 2012-ish, 2013, like it was like maybe I should try this YouTube thing, and then finally I did it in 2013. And like, don't you want something like, you know, you're getting to be in your 30s, don't you want something safe? This has been the safest fucking thing I've ever done, because yeah, it doesn't matter your education, doesn't matter your dude, you're always fucking disposable at these. I know nurses that get laid off. I know, like, yeah, you're just a cog in a wheel, man. They don't get the days of like you, like there were people that used to go to IBM, got out of high school, stayed there, you know, building whatever the hell they needed to build for IBM. And they stayed there until they retired and got a pension. Like, yeah, there was a time where companies did to take care of you. Those days are gone. They don't give a fuck about you. Even IBM is, I don't even know if they're even fucking doing anything in Poughkeepsie anymore.
Hundreds of other colleagues. And it doesn't matter. They'll pay lip service about how torn up they are, about, oh, we're so torn up. I cried last time. I cried last time. But at the end of the day, they don't give a crap about you, because they want to provide the return on investment for the investors and ensure that the executives get a nice little compensation package. They're not crying about it. This is how it really works. This was predetermined through the negotiations. And I love seeing the CEO get dragged the way he deserves to. I hope more of these executives take a stand and step down. Who the hell wants to be associated with a company like this? But again, it's not just about this.
What do you mean they're all like this? That's the unfortunate part. They're all like this. It's very rare, or let's say most are like this.
Company. This is what goes on in most major corporations, most multinational corporations, you know, throughout this country.
Yeah, she took the words out of my mouth.
Workers are considered disposable, even though they're the ones who generate the revenue that allows for the corporation to exist and thrive in the first place.
Thanks for watching, the young.
All right. So, I think I'm going to go to some Halo Infinite after this. You know why? Because I feel like it. Let me go piss real quick, and I'll be right back. Enjoy the birds. Birds. All right, let's see, actually. Let's see if he'll do DSP. What should I do? DSP video. Halo Infinite. Why am I saying it out loud? Here we go. Let's see. We'll have the survey taking music. Wait. Oh, that's just birds. We'll have the birds. Let's see what... DSP tries it. Oh, Jesus Christ. 89%. Oh, God, I farted too. We will wait till we get to... Let's do 400 votes to make sure we get a good, healthy... 77% DSP. Jesus Christ. This isn't even gonna be like a... This is gonna be like a fucking landslide. Let me look it up. $233 votes. $250. Let's go. Okay, we'll do 300 because then we'll be here all fucking night. These are fake results. They were stolen. Everyone wanted to play Halo Infinite. Obviously, believe me. $277. I got laid off over text message. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit, General Weave. I'm sorry. That's terrible. Thank you for being a member for 6 months, too, man. Over a text message. All right, it's DSP by fucking miles. So here we go. Jesus. All right, end my poll. You said end your poll. Yeah. Birds understanding.
2nd of 2017.
Right. Yes, I have watched this before, of course. We got G-Man Lives. I picture Phil watching this, and then the video describes the areas in his career where he fucked up, and he sits there going, bullshit. There was nothing I could do. Like, dude, come on. I don't know why I read that like him, but... Yeah, everyone... Like, there's a lot of YouTube creators that are fascinated with Phil. I'm one of them, I admit it. I'm fascinated with Phil. There is a man right there. There's Phil Pulsating Chicken Burnell. Perfect.
Of the internet's content creators, there are few so controversial as Philip Burnell, better known online as Darkside Phil, styled with a Y. He sports a respectable number of subscribers, over 180,000, but the more notable figure is his number of uploads and their frequency.
Isn't he still to this day have the most uploads on YouTube? I could be wrong about that.
Since 2008, he has uploaded tens of thousands of videos, usually 10 to 20 minutes long, and he still uploads more than a dozen.
That's insane. Dude, I have, just to show you, and I upload quite a bit, I have like a little over 4,000 videos. And I've been doing this for slightly less full-time than Phil. That is nuts.
Daily. This is in addition to another channel where he uploads video logs, or vlogs, where he talks about himself and what he's doing.
Yeah, he stopped doing that a while ago, though.
Typically for over an hour at a time. On his Patreon page, he makes over $1,000 every month.
Does he even have a Patreon anymore? I don't think he does.
From nearly 200.
He has over 60,000 videos now. Holy shit.
Different patrons. Searching for him
Holy
on YouTube, however,
shit.
brings up far more than just his own videos.
Phil has 60,324 videos.
Him, while others offer commentary on what has gone wrong with his channel, implying that he once had
Oh man, that is a face he will never, that is a nut face that he will never live down. Oh my god, dude, Darkside Phil 6 Hot Loads is the guy's name too. Stop! His name is 6 Hot Loads.
loyal and enraptured fan base. He often is cited by other content creators as a negative example, though their reasons for doing so often remain vague.
It's like, that's the fucking Darkside Phil style of doing.
Rest in peace, Total Biscuit.
Blame everybody that isn't you, and people watch to watch you rage. Like, do you want to be the fucking court jester? No, you don't.
So who is he, and how did he gain the ire of so many?
I come to watch you, not DSP. Russian interference. The birds are Russian spies, by the way, just want to let you know. Exposed.
Philip Burnell entered the game.
He was a svelte-looking man back then. He was never... Remember there was one time he tried to say he was a bodybuilder? Maybe he was, but...
community in the early 2000s as a fighting game competitor. Though he would commonly compete in local tournaments, he struggled to place and earned himself the title of the King of Hate. Philip himself...
Oh yeah, didn't he get a lot of shit because he made a big deal that he was the #1 Street Fighter player, but it was like some weird port, and like 3 like Japanese players, I believe, were better than him. I don't even know.
Claims that this nickname was earned due to the unpopular opinions he touts and because he uses the hatred against him as a motivator, but other tournament goers tell a different tale. They claim that he received this nickname because of his bouts of rage, argumentative disposition, and poor conduct.
DSP, stop recording. No one gives a shit. Play. You can't hold up a tournament.
There's that oldie child syndrome coming out again, boys and girls. Oh shit. Jesus, okay, report this match. You're
Report this match as disqualified.
Where am I playing? You still haven't told me. Jesus Christ, man. Treat you like you're
Now, was he actually not playing and the guy was saying that he was playing? Like, what's the context behind all this, too?
Want me to run your fucking tournament for you?
According to himself, he had poured all of his available time and funds during this period into practicing and competing in a game called Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, traveling all across the East Coast to attend tournaments. In 2005, Philip decided that he would take out thousands of dollars in credit card loans to attend the Evolution Championship Series, better known as EVO, an event where numerous tournaments for different fighting games would take place.
Jesus, 5,000?
By far, it is the largest of its kind. There, he would enter the tournament for Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, where he would take 4th place underneath 3 Japanese players.
I was right.
Latching onto this accomplishment, he quickly proclaimed himself the best Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo player in America, since no other American players had placed above him. But other players in the community were unimpressed. This particular tournament used a special version of the game ported from the arcades onto the PlayStation game console, and this port was widely considered to be far less balanced and vastly inferior for numerous reasons, including unresponsive controls and extremely problematic bugs.
I've never played that port, so I don't know.
As such, many top-level competitors boycotted the tournament. One other competitor, Alex Valle, had declared that he was going to enter the tournament not out of a competitive spirit, but to gatekeep other competitors whom he felt didn't deserve the prize money or prestige, but he was forced to cancel at the last minute due to work obligations. Despite the criticism toward the game and the event itself, Philip's pride was inflated by taking 4th place, and he began touting his superiority online and in interviews after EVO.
But to disrespect the people that got top 8 at Evolution, to make excuses because it's on console, it's ridiculous. And it's unacceptable.
For 2 more years, he would compete in tournaments, but he never found success like he had at the 2005 EVO event. Most other high-level competitors saw his 4th place victory as a fluke due to the version of the game being played and the lack of other high-level competition, and his tournament results after EVO were seen to reflect his true
Yeah, it still sounds like Phil now. I was just thinking that.
level of skill.
Looking for. You got some idiot named DSP who's a total piece of shit.
DSP.
I like to get that on YouTube, but this guy thought he was hot shit because he beat me and Choi in a game that was like. It's like fucking Neo Geo conversion of Street Fighter or some crap, dude. and he was so proud that he put under as a signature he's the #1 US ranked Super Turbo player that year. But I mean, look at him now. I mean, he's just.
With his controversy fading, he too faded from the competitive scene. – 2005 also had marked the year of YouTube's creation, and in 2007, just 2 years later, people began uploading videos of themselves playing video games while often adding their...
I remember thinking that YouTube was just like a place to go watch cat videos, because I remember my first of hearing about YouTube was like on Attack of the Show with like Olivia Munn. It was like the viral video of the week, and it would come from YouTube, and there would be like cats humping each other, and I'm like, oh cool, those are, if I wanted to see cats hump each other, I will go to YouTube.
Their own commentary over their gameplay, a practice borrowed from internet forums. They also borrowed the name, Let's Plays. Discovering this medium, Philip began posting his own videos onto YouTube by pointing a video camera at his television screen, then uploading the files onto YouTube on a channel under his typical pseudonym, Darkside Phil, in all undercase.
Ah, this is the good old days of Phil.
Obviously, he's a pretty bad driver, but apparently they're all drunk.
This is how he used to do his videos, man. Just film right in front of the screen. He did that till 2013.
Side note, during this time, there were 2 acceptable practices for recording gameplay footage for a Let's Play. The first was to use what's called a capture card, a device
which weren't as available back then, admittedly. When the late 2000s, I was using, like I said, I thought I was hot shit because I had a video distribution amplifier. And I used to go from like S-Video out of the Xbox 360 and I used to have S-Video go one to the TV, so I didn't have lag because the video distribution amplifier would keep the signal up. And then I would have one go to a Dazzle capture card. So it was actually really clean standard def video, to the point that people thought it was HD sometimes, which was shocking.
That allows video and audio to be recorded directly onto a computer
Dark
from a
side
video game
fab.
console. A similar process could be done with a camcorder. The second was to simply point a camera at the screen and use the built-in microphone to capture voice and gameplay.
Phil went with the latter.
Of these options, the former was far preferable, but viewing choices at the time were limited, and so some Let's Players used the latter method and found some success. Philip originally began creating videos for fun, but he found inordinate popularity. Though he was admittedly terrible at many of the games he played, he often would play this off in a way that his viewers enjoyed, with off-color humor and a cocky personality. These viewers would...
He wasn't playing it off, though. He was... like, he didn't like admitting he was bad.
often cite his authentic reactions as a reason for enjoying his content. Many others, however, considered his laugh grating and his humor obscene and...
No, not this laugh.
dull, among other things.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, come on! You die so fucking quickly.
Despite this, some of his videos would receive tens of thousands of views, a very high number especially during that time, and he would regularly appear on the front page of YouTube with footage of new games. On September 9th, 2009, he also created a blog channel, which he called The King of Hate HD in all capital letters. This channel also began...
Again, keep in mind, this was in the late 2000s, so it was like... Even then, we were starting to get into, like, the Hawpog PVR territory, but it was still, like, it wasn't... like, now you could go to, like, Target right now and pick up a capture card, I think so. I know Best Buy you can. You go right now and buy a capture card. Like, it isn't a thing anymore. But back then... You know, and the Hawpog HD PVR was meant to just... That's why it was called a PVR. It was designed to record HD video from a cable box, so you could record it onto your HD video onto your computer. I believe it could do up to 1080i. But people found out, like, oh, cool, if I put my Xbox 360 via component or PS3 via component into the HD PVR, I could capture HD gameplay. That was a big deal when that first came out.
And collecting considerable views on a small number of his frequent videos. Philip's pattern for video production was mostly consistent. He would play games in blocks of several hours, recording his playing session by placing a camera on a coffee table near the screen. Once he was finished playing, he would chop up the video
random autofocus popping in
into approximately 10-minute segments and upload each of those segments onto his gaming channel individually.
There's so much motion blur that it almost looks 60 FPS, though, to his credit.
In April of 2010, Philip began to experience the first signs of trouble. Apparently, Ubisoft had seen some of Philip's gameplay footage of Splinter Cell Conviction and complained to the YouTube administrators, who promptly shut down his channel out of fear of litigation. YouTube then contacted Ubisoft to verify the concern, but Ubisoft stated that they had made no such claim. In fact, it had been an anonymous internet user who had created a false account in an attempt to shut down Philip's YouTube channel, at least for a time. Why they wanted this is uncertain, but the channel was reinstated shortly after. As time went on, Philip uploaded more and more videos until he was reliably uploading over a dozen videos a day. Near the end of that year, he was laid off from his job, and so he established a Google AdSense account to start monetizing his videos. AdSense is the system that Google uses to
Wait, but didn't he tell hint that people should click the ads? I think that's how he got in trouble.
Distribute advertisements and pay content creators for their views and the number of times someone interacts with an ad or the video itself.
Yeah, he used to upload 12 videos a day, and at the time they used to get views because there wasn't as many Let's Players back then. He was one of the early ones, and what he would do is just record on an SD card, then just take it and dump all the footage and make it, because there was still, even if you were a partner, there was still a 10-minute limit to videos. at the time, he would just cut them up into 10-minute chunks. 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 Chunks! Fucking chunks! Chunks! Yes, we are watching deals. What is your... I don't know a fucking thing about NFTs. I just know I'm just a professional with chunks and birds. Oh.
Along with this,
yes,
he started
we were watching
a new series
DSPs
on his vlog channel in October of that year called
What do you just eat food? And just oh yes, this tastes good. It's greasy. Thank you, Phil.
DSP Tries It, where he would review food items and occasionally video game peripherals. These videos would also be monetized under his AdSense account.
Oh God. He's smacking his lips with eating a fucking tater tot. He's eating that tater tot like he eats ass. Oh. Like, he sits down with his wife. They come back from like McDonald's. Oh, tater tot. Like, Phil, could you stop doing those lip smacking noises? They're really loud. Oh, another tater tot. Oh, my beard loves it. Oh, man. Oh, my God. He's such a loud fucking eater. Ah!
But Phil
has a thing of goldfish.
Philip would not have this revenue stream for long. Once his AdSense account was approved, he began requesting.
Yeah, those tater tots should be browner, man. Those tater tots are not brown, birds. Not brown enough. Gotta cook those more. They gotta be well done tater tots. You're fucking staring at me real weird and I don't like it.
That his viewers interact with his videos more, strongly implying that viewers should click on ads in an effort to increase his revenue. What he wasn't aware of was that asking viewers to click on ads was disallowed in the contract for AdSense, and so his account was banned, meaning that he could no longer make money directly off of advertisements for any of his videos on.
Yeah, because that's kind of common sense. They want people to naturally be interested in the ads, because then if you're an idiot, it's like when people. Linus Tech Tips actually got in trouble with Amazon. He just had like, hey, if you're gonna shop at Amazon, use our link. That's like, no, that's not how it works. You got to have a product there that you're like talking. Like, you can't just say, hey, use our link to just throw some money your way.
On any of his channels. Creating multiple AdSense accounts is disallowed by the service, meaning that Philip could not monetize his videos. Unemployed and without income from YouTube, Philip began uploading his videos to blip.tv.
Here we go. Here we go.
TV, a competing video hosting service, and received a lucrative partnership offer. Only a few months after he began using Blip, however, he was banned from the site for making numerous anti-Semitic jokes.
This is
And he literally did too.
what happens when you let the Jews do whatever they want. You let the Jews.
Like, he got canceled before canceling was a thing. That's how you know. Destiny FOMO's in the goddamn building. How the hell are you? Yes. Dude, remember with Blip Destiny that they actually had like they got exclusive deals with like people from YouTube at the time, like Phil DeFranco and I think iJustine. to try to get more traffic over to Blip TV, and it didn't work. Like, can we just learn from history that getting a popular person from another platform onto another platform, it won't save it? Maybe if you're doing, like, YouTube, I know, signed a whole bunch of streamers and shit from, like, Twitch. Like, that's different. Like, the platform's already thriving and it will thrive more with it. But if you think you're going to save a platform, like Mixer was not saved by Ninja, and Blip TV wasn't saved by Phil.
Base, and now look at this.
Yeah, she's more of an OG than me. She's been around for a long fucking time, Justine.
Hello, Jew.
Oh my god, why would you do this? Why would you do this?
Give me your money. You've hoarded it for far too long. Why are you carrying your balls next to you? You stupid moron.
Oh,
you big
Phil.
nose freak.
Phil!
Rejected from Blip and AdSense, and with limited employment opportunities, Philip was suddenly in deep financial trouble.
I mean, look, would I think he would do something like this now? No. I'm sure he learned. But Jesus. Like, dude, you got canceled when people weren't really getting canceled.
Going into 2011. In March, however, Philip was approached by Machinima Incorporated, a company that contracts content creators chiefly for gaming videos, to become a managed partner. By allowing Machinima to place advertisements on his videos under their AdSense account rather than his, he could continue making money through videos on YouTube as a full-time career.
Focus. So I created 2 new channels on YouTube. The first channel is called DSP Gaming. This is my active channel for video game playthroughs. On the other
Video edited for brevity, because if we left up the full Dark Side Phil video, we would be here till 6 in the morning, because he would tell you about his bowel movements and what he had for breakfast.
side, if you're a really big fan of fighting games and competitively playing these games, you're going to want to head over to my channel, DSP Street Fighter. It's actually looking like this is going to work out, and this is going to be something
I'm also making a channel called DSP Salad Recipes, where I stick pieces of salad up my nose and snort them like cocaine. Like, all right, so I'm making it. Here's a recipe I put. Oh, I'm making a salad today. So what you do is you open up the bag, you put it in there, and then I'll talk about it for 45 minutes. Then I'll finally put some dressing on. Now let's do a taste test. Oh, my goatee. Oh, it's a good salad. 10 out of 10. So you took me 20 minutes from going from bag bowl to your mouth, and though you have to say it's a good fucking salad. Oh, maybe I'll get some croutons.
I'm going to be able
DSP tries it.
to do as a full-time occupation, at least for the short term, and as long as this works out over the next course of this year, it may be something I can do in the long.
No, Beal, he did not fap twice. I have debunked this many times. I mean, okay, I guess we could all just speculate. Everyone's going to speculate. Rich, maybe you're wrong. Maybe he was busting a massive nut. He went, ah! No. What happens is, you know, like, you stretch. Like, say you sit somewhere for a long time and you go, oh! I do that all the fucking time. It does sound like you're busting a nut. That's all that happened. He did not bust a nut that second time. I mean, okay, I wasn't there. Like, Phil, are you stroking your cock again, sir? I'm just making sure. Keep your hand away from that penis while you're lying. No, but he didn't. Any chance for low tier god down there? Is there? Did they make one on him? I know nothing about him.
Which is excellent. So,
despite Philip's optimism, things would not stay so simple for long. Over the course.
So yeah, I'm debunking. Phil did not get caught fapping twice, because if you consider someone stretching and moaning fapping, then I am the jerk off king. That is something that every troll can clip and just, here you go.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
of 2011, Philip would find more and more viewers, but many of his older fans would begin to sour towards him. By this point, many other Let's Players had joined the scene, uploading their own gameplay with capture
Oh, fuck this game.
cards and screen capture application.
I don't know why this game annoys me. Jeez, this is another old... Yeah, Dailymotion is old, man. It's still around, though. I don't know who the fuck is watching Dailymotion, though.
Compared to Philip's camera method, these other recording styles provided far higher quality of both video and audio. But even the hard...
I think the peak DSP, was the unboxing video he did where he actually did an unboxing. Which one was that? That wasn't the fire alarm one, Sean, was it?
Hardcore fans who were used to his camera recording method were finding frustration with his attitude. Though it's difficult to gauge a precise widespread response...
Yeah, I know for a fact he stuck with the camera until like the 11th hour. Like he was like the last one left on the I'm filming my screen with a camera island. Everyone else swam off to a capture card. He was on that island alone. I'm just gonna eat all the coconuts here and just leave me alone. Fuck off if you want me to capture it. Raw, unedited gameplay. Crack open the coconut and eat my ass. I don't know. I don't know what eating ass with coconuts has to do with anything, but that's maybe what he was eating his own ass.
Many commenters would complain about his inflated ego and his habit of blaming the game rather than himself an inordinate amount. When competing with others in online games, he would always degrade his opponent. If he won, he would profess his opponent's lack of skill, and if he lost, he would accuse the opponent of illegitimate...
Yeah, I think it was until, I could be wrong, I'm sure someone will look it up and say if I'm wrong or right, I think it was until 2013. It was like very like people were way into the capture card era. And he was like, I remember him saying, if you wanted to get like those higher end... I do raw unedited videos. You want to go see all those sellouts do like the highly edited stuff, then go other places. Then he went over to a capture card.
tactics, or he would complain of faulty controls.
It was 2013. It was a long time.
That's what everyone does online, which is why you shouldn't fucking play online. You keep asking for me to do it, so I gotta do what my fans want. So hope you enjoyed this real shit-fest session I had tonight.
I gotta do what my fans want, you fucking pieces of shit. Fine. So I gotta do what you want.
This last complaint may have merit, as his temper would often manifest as abuse of his equipment.
This is fucking bullshit.
Sure. I really hear you sweet.
Is he banging the controller against the table? He's banging the controller against the table.
Move, asshole!
Philip would also become belligerent on his social media. For example, when game reviewer Mitch Dyer posted a review for IGN with which he disagreed, he attacked Dyer for not providing an objective review, and after the argument, Philip posted...
Oh yeah, tapping out this conversation of Big Mr. calling people names. This is this early. What game was it? What game was he crying about?
King of Hate HD YouTube channel attacking him.
Man, his hair was explosive. Look at
him further.
And he just got all offended that, like, I told him that I work full-time on YouTube. Like, okay, jealous much? That's what I should have said. Jealous much?
Oh, Phil.
But anyway...
That is a lot of hair. It looks like he just saw a nice pair of titties off the side right there. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Yeah. So Mitch Dyer, fuck off. Oh, press. Oh, my God.
He also would attack other YouTubers, notably PewDiePie, iJustine, and Tobuscus, each for different reasons. While his former fans claimed that this was a changing character, Philip's detractors would point to these things as already existing issues becoming more evident. In light of these problems, Philip's viewership, and therefore his livelihood, began slipping. Between November of 2011 and April of 2012, he would drop from nearly 13.5 million monthly views to 5.3 million, a drop of over 60%, after which his viewership continued to slip in a downward trend for the rest.
Is that a racing game, Blur? I think I actually have tried it before. It wasn't bad.
Rest of the year. Things got even worse for him after Machinima renegotiated his contract later in the year, reducing his pay. Why this occurred is uncertain, but there is speculation that it was because of his diminishing viewership and the belief that it would continue to decrease.
Is that what Machinima was doing? They like had contracts where they just doled out a flat salary? I never heard of that. I've heard that for a couple other. Maybe they did.
Philip, in large part, believed his viewership issues to be not because of his content, but rather because of changes that were occurring in the back end of YouTube. He argued that YouTube was changing to accommodate viral content while simultaneously hurting who he called the little guys, whose content was being deprioritized, and it was this deprioritization that was to...
It was always someone else's fault with Phil. Always. I'm not saying that shit doesn't happen, man. I'm sure there's... like... You could literally see some months with people. It's even happened to me. Like, one month you're getting this many views and it literally goes down like a cliff because they flip some fucking switch behind the scenes. Not saying it doesn't happen, but nah, dude, it's because, you know, you weren't the only Let's Player anymore and people moved on to other people where they maybe captured with a capture card so it was better quality gameplay and looked better, or they liked the different personality.
Blame for his decreasing viewership. Many of his fans and all of his detractors, however, were unconvinced that this was the only problem, if it even was one. Many indicted him for his inflexibility, an argument bolstered by his adamant refusal to alter his content production or release methods. Sometime over the course of 2011, Philip had started dating a woman named Liana Hongen, known better by the pseudonym Panda Lee.
And the worst thing you could ever do is bring her on your show. Which, look, I've learned shit over the years. You learn, you just didn't know back then, but...
While Philip's fan base seemed generally happy that he was now in a relationship, there was a subset who weren't so enthused. Many were shocked to learn that Liana was 11 years Philip's junior, and that they had started dating just after she had turned 18, but most were more concerned about Liana's aggressive tone during cooperative gameplay.
Everyone press start.
No more talking. Let's press the start before I kill you all. Jesus, press it.
That's your,
press a button.
Starter. I don't know.
Probably a better gamer than half of you.
You probably can't even ready up.
Yeah, I heard about that before, Sergeant Jason Bond. I think I may even have it on Steam, actually.
2011 also marked other...
Yeah, what was the big deal about that? She was just joking around. Yeah, that was... I'm gonna file that under non-issue.
Other strange behaviors from Philip. For example, for his DSP Tries It series, he took video of himself showering with an
yes
Axe body scrubber.
I use the detail inside to watch out. Oh my god!
Oh! Yeah. He makes the same sound when he's constipated. If he's constipated in the morning, it's oh! Oh! Yo. Oh, man. Oh, God. Wait. Yeah, we need that sound for... We need that. 1554. I gotta write that down. Let me go to Notepad here. I have to get that. I'm sorry, because I always forget. Because how many times you guys tell me about a great sound, and I always fucking forget. So literally after, I have to get that. Oh! That. Do you find my burp sexy? Yes, you do. I gotta piss again. Enjoy Phil's face. Enjoy it with birds. Enjoy it with birds. Enjoy it with birds. Proud of you. Look at him holding that cucumber up there.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah.
You did very good with that cucumber. Good bird. Proud of you. But go fuck yourself. I just... Look at that face, man. Would have been perfect. The face that... Dude, that face is incredible.
You don't want to use it until I wash your balls.
But even compared to all of this, his worst trouble was yet to come. Trouble that would arise from an unexpected place, his own fan base. In 2012, one of Philip's fans going by the name
Evil AJ, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Evil AJ 2010 was blocked from commenting on Philip's videos when he mentioned his belief that Pandoli was the cause of Philip's change of attitude and, therefore, loss of viewers. Incensed by his banning, Evil AJ published a montage of Philip's gameplay footage of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty in early 2013, entitling it, "This is how you don't play MGS2. Throughout the nearly hour-long montage, he peppered in comments from viewers frustrated with how poorly Philip was playing, especially noting how he was ignoring important mechanics as a direct response to Philip's claim that viewers were extremely positive.
And this is one of his biggest fatal mistakes of his career, because if he actually capitalized on these and made like montages on his own channel, he would own a yacht and he would have Bill Gates massaging his nipples. Just get the music again for a second. No pressure though. Hey, Phil, you want to come on my yacht and I'll massage your nipples? So I'll go on your yacht too. No pressure though.
To the playthrough. This video showcased some of the worst of his play, where he would often blame the controls or game design for his poor performance. When exactly this video went online and its precise viewership have been lost, but some sources claim that it quickly garnered over 1 million views. One of Philip's tweets, apparently criticizing the video for stealing his footage, predates the upload that currently exists. These imply that the original was somehow taken down, possibly by Philip, and
yeah, you could do montage. That file, I think that does qualify under fair use. Phil's wrong. You could do a montage.
and then later re-uploaded by Evil AJ on February 15th, 2013. Whatever the exact case may be, this video quickly sparked a series of similar
I can just picture Phil getting angry. Oh, Rich was sitting there talking about me massaging Bill Gates' nipples. I would never massage his nipples. Unless he paid me, then of course. Fucking, that's one thing Alex Jones was right about. I'm pretty damn sure. He actually called out Epstein's fucking creepy pedo island.
Montages, each with the title prefix "This is how you don't play," showcasing Philip's worst moments. These videos would range in length from 10 minutes to over 2 hours. In short order, these montages would overtake Philip's own video content when searching for his channel due to their popularity, pushing his own content farther down the search results. Philip, enraged by this, set about attempting to remove these videos from YouTube.
Which is Streisand Effect 101. It is not what you do. What he should have done is been like, if I can't beat him, join him. I'm going to do my own This Is How You Don't plays. But that would mean he would have to have self-awareness.
Misunderstanding of fair use law, he claimed that these videos were violating.
Oh, God. Prince Andrew and Bill Gates just seem like they're hiding something. Oh. Man, like, Bill, how do you feel about the heinous things that Epstein did? Oh, well, he's dead. I'm not talking about it anymore. Philanthropy, no pressure, though. No, you were associated with Epstein. Do you deny? Oh, I'm shitting myself and not going to answer anything you're saying, and I can't comb my hair. No pressure. Okay, Bill.
His copyright, and argued that while his videos were transformative since he was playing a game, these other videos were stealing his content by using his video footage. And so, he went about systematically flagging the videos for YouTube's review. Despite his efforts, these videos...
You do realize it's your locale, yes. I'm very aware of that. Why don't you donate a 50? I'll take off my shirt for you right now. We'll turn on the music again with the birds, and we'll wait for you to donate a 50. Lolcow, come on. Gonna take a sip, wait for that 50. I'm waiting for the 50 from Lolcow. He's lying. I know you're a conspiracy, dude. I know you're a conspiracy. He donates the 50s through other accounts. You think I don't know? And then he's like, oh yeah, oh man, Rich with his shirt off, fantastic. And then he goes on bed. Then after he donates the 50, then he goes back to the Lolcow account. He's like, you know what? You're a fucking Lolcow. I did just donate a 50 to see your nipples, but you don't know that. You think the birds and I don't know, sir? We're on to you. Be careful out there. It's a jungle.
Videos would stay online and continue to multiply as the months dragged on. Along with this, another series parodying the DSP Tries It videos would gain popularity, criticizing different aspects of his failures or
bugged money mechanic. Oh god, this is like happening way back in the day, man.
Especially his ego. For example, one user criticized Philip's belief that his Let's Play videos were works of art.
Well, the way he worded it, like, I get what he was trying to say, Phil, but the way they are works of art. Like, he made it like his video, the way he sounded, it was like it should have been up in a fucking museum.
Art, and that the game and his commentary are his ingredients to create it.
They're $60. I paid them their fee to utilize the ingredients to make my work of art.
Okay. The ingredients. The ingredients. Is it parsley? Do you consider your games parsley, Phil? I'm still waiting for LolCow to donate that 50. We're gonna get LolCow to donate that 50 tonight. He knows he wants to. He's just gonna sign into another account and do it.
You serious?
Though he was gaining newfound notoriety, it wasn't enough to change the downward trend of his viewership. As more and more of these videos proliferated, public opinion against Philip worsened as...
And God, if he just snapped his fingers. You embraced, like I said, man, that's a... Rich, you realize you're a LolCow? Yeah, I do realize I'm a LolCow. I don't give a fuck. It's fun. If I just talked about gaming news, I enjoy doing this, man. Fucking having discussion with birds, of course I'm a LolCow, but it's entertaining. Taking yourself seriously is fucking boring.
Did his viewer count.
Oh, no, I'm just talking about in general. I've talked about the LolCow before. I've talked about it with Cody. I've talked about it with... It's fun.
And more internet denizens became aware of his existence through a negative paradigm. Even switching over from using a video camera to direct capture couldn't staunch the leaking viewership. To make matters...
Wait, no, did he really ask? That had to be him trying to troll at that point. Did he really ask, why'd you take down the dislikes? Yes, I took down the dislikes. It's over. I can't take criticism. That was me, yeah.
Worse, Machinima had again cut his pay in early 2013, increasing Philip's financial strain. However, with his AdSense account disabled indefinitely and his public image souring, Philip had little recourse. To supplement his income, he began streaming on a new platform called Twitch, which offered an online venue for gamers to play games and interact with fans live. But even here, he couldn't...
This was before he got kicked off of Twitch again.
...escape trouble. He became known for banning and censoring people with negative comments, as well as berating and insulting his viewers.
Some people just aren't as intelligent. I don't even know what else to say, because if you're in my stream right now and you're whining and stomping your feet like a 5-year-old brat, you're just making yourself look bad. And it's funny.
Most egregious to his fan base was when his girlfriend...
People are always gonna whine, Phil. He still talks about this now. I mean, sometimes I go along for the ride like I did with LolCow just to put him in the hot seat for a little bit, but they're always going to be there, dude. But you can't say you've learned from this point because you still complain about them to this day.
Friend Leanna derided the game Kingdom Hearts 2 in the chat section while Philip was playing it, and when the chat devolved into argumentation, Philip locked the chat so that only subscribers could talk. The bad reputation from Philip had suddenly spilled over onto Leanna, too.
So, fuck all of you who are acting immature. This is what you get now. We're putting it into sub-only mode. You fucking idiots. I'm here trying to play a fucking game. It's hard to concentrate when a bunch of little immature
Philip continued to quietly make videos and stream through 2013.
Even back then, he sounded like a disgruntled substitute teacher, man.
As his viewership hemorrhaged and his detractors uploaded more and more "This is how you don't play" and parody DSP Tries It videos.
DSP Tries It.
2014 saw major changes for Philip. Taking out more loans, he purchased a new condominium, this one in Seattle, Washington, bringing Leanna to live with him. He believed that a new location would provide him with the motivation and energy to surge back into popularity, but this living situation proved problematic.
Muss eater. Well, well, well. We're just going to pretend that you're LolCow. I guess I'm streaming for a while longer, too. Guess I'll play some Halo Horse in it after this. With my nips out.
Leanna was unemployed and had no higher education, meaning Philip had to provide for both of them with his dropping income. His problems would worsen later in the year after a dispute with Twitch admins. At the time, Twitch's servers were unable to handle too much bandwidth, and so, when Philip was streaming at a quality that the servers were unable to handle, they politely requested that he reduce the bitrate of his stream.
And of course, knowing Philly got pissed off, right?
Philip, annoyed, asked why other streamers
Chef. Thank you, sir.
could stream at higher bit rates, but the Twitch admin who contacted him remained firm that others did not, and that
He remained firm. Firm. Why is the attention on me when there are lots of, like, just lower the fucking bitrate, Phil? Oh my god.
Philip must abide by the rules as other content creators did. Unwilling to accept the drop in quality, he began streaming on YouTube instead, who had launched their streaming platform.
All of a sudden he's concerned about quality.
But received far fewer views, again decreasing his income while he was still in debt for the
You ever notice it's kind of like he went full circle, like he got kicked out of Twitch, went to YouTube, got kicked out of Twitch again, now he's back on YouTube.
condominium. On January 10th, 2015, prospects were looking better for Philip when he created a Patreon page for himself. In the first month, he made over $1,300 from 134 patrons, helping to shore up his lost income. But this upturn in Philip's fortunes would not last. On June 24th, 5 months after the launch of his Patreon, Philip was swatted while he was streaming. The term swatted refers to the questionable online practice that had been increasing in popularity during that time period. It involves a person calling in an anonymous tip to the police in the area that there is some serious situation at a streamer's
So fucking wrong. This shit's not
location,
okay.
such as a hostage, thus instigating a response from a SWAT team who would go to the person's house or apartment. The intention is to force the SWAT team to storm the living space, potentially injuring or arresting the streamer inside while the
No one deserves to be swatted. That shit's not okay.
stream is running. This particular incident ended quickly and peacefully, however, with the officers bantering to each other that the incident was, quote, gamer shit, but it was only the beginning in an
Phil needs to wear that hat doing everything. He needs to wear it while he's showering. He needs to wear that hat while he's taking a dump. He just needs it, just whatever. He's eating a salad, he needs to wear that Sonic the Hedgehog hat.
of negative behavior.
Yeah, like what is, like, Phil's, like you're literally putting someone's life on the line. Like, joke around about Phil, I joke around all the time. I do this kind of shit with like him and Wings, and fuck, I even roast myself. But when you go to this far, it's not okay. It's just disgusting.
Targeting Philip. On June 26th, just 2 days after the swatting attack, Philip's stream was struck again, this time with a dedicated denial of service attack,
Yeah, this is not okay either.
better known as a DDoS.
Beers? No, I drink seltzer.
The function of such an attack is to overwhelm
water
a
with
person's
bubbles.
internet modem, temporarily shutting off internet access. But the largest blow by far was against his videos in general. A small number of people began flagging some of Philip's videos, claiming that the fan art in the videos was utilized without the permission of the artist. If he were to receive a third strike on either account, the
And that's shitty too of them. Like, they would... I love Chad the Bug. Birds, men, birds, men, birds, men, birds, men, birds, men. Men, birds. Chad the Bug, I like that. Like, they would submit art and then they would flip around and fuck him over with the art and say, hey, he stole my art. What? That's such fucking foul shit, man.
respective account would be taken offline temporarily, cutting him off from one of his few precious sources of revenue. At the recommendation of Machinima, Philip set all of his videos that used fan art as private, thus removing them from public accessibility, but this action had an unintended consequence. YouTube's search algorithms considered the views on these videos to be lost.
I don't know if that actually, I've heard it actually does do or hurts you in the algorithm, but
Socialblade.com's public graphs show that, according to YouTube's algorithms, Philip net lost 1.37 million views on his channel in August of 2015 when he set these videos to private. In doing so, his videos were deprioritized by YouTube's search and recommendation functions, further reducing the visibility of his channel.
Phil's a man.
Between July and September of 2015, Philip lost approximately 500,000 monthly views, which constituted 15% of his remaining viewership, a sharp downtick in his already dwindling revenue. Machinima, facing trouble after a number of publicized scandals and seeing Philip's viewership loss, renegotiated his contract again to pay him even less.
And Machinima was shit too. They were always shit. Just people, for some reason, they just got... I don't know the whole story behind Machinima, but they were like... When they were at their peak, that was like peak MCN.
To shore up his income, he announced yet another channel, this one called KO Gaming, which he launched on January 14th, 2016. This channel was created to be
Do edited reviews, but it never took
a
off.
repository for edited content, something Philip had refrained from doing during most of his career on YouTube. These videos received mixed viewership. Some performed well, while others failed to break 10,000
Some things haven't changed.
views even a year later. Philip began showing strange patterns in his Patreon rewards during 2015 as well. Most notably, he had asked for a significant amount of money to produce a reboot of an old, cheaply produced show he had created with some friends.
Oh no!
About 4 years prior, called Project 7. However, after collecting the money, he stated that he would have to postpone the filming of the show indefinitely to concentrate on his regular content. He also made promises for...
Well, everyone, after a chaotic day, I'd like to thank you all who have been supportive, though. Thought I threw rationally and understand that 1, canceling Project 7 for now is the right thing to do, and 2, I didn't scam anyone and there's nothing to refund. And there's nothing to refund. Pretty bummed that 10,000 people saw this vid. And someone wrote back, the goal was Project 7. The donation goal was met. We don't have Project 7. That is the definition of a con scam, and you should have refunded every person who put money towards it. I don't know the exact story behind it. If it was at face value that, yes, that's terrible, but...
For other videos...
I don't know.
High monetary goals on Patreon. For example, his patrons voted for him to make a best and worst moments montage of his playthrough of Alan Wake, which was to be released that September. However, after the first part received weak viewership, he decided against fulfilling that obligation. He also made a goal for 4 extra Minecraft sessions, but he neglected that obligation as well, only playing 1 more session for similar reasons of low viewership. Though these failures attracted considerable negative attention, this was nothing compared to what was about to occur.
We know where this is going, right?
On May 1st,
I wonder if he puts it on his Tinder app.
2016, while preparing for a live stream, Philip
What's up, Jaron?
accidentally streamed himself masturbating. Though the video itself wasn't graphic, as it only captured his chest and face.
That fucking face.
What he was doing was clear. At first, he attempted to cover it up, banning people who mentioned the incident from his channel, but the word spread quickly, even earning himself a...
Of course!
spot on Keemstar's show, Drama Alert.
Someone caught jerking off on stream? Keemstar appears in the chat.
This public attention actually increased his viewership for a short time, and so...
Barely.
So he changed his tactic, even retweeting some of the images made to joke about the incident. Machinima still attempted to control the spread of information by copyright claiming any videos with the footage of Philip's mistake. These extra views, however...
Philip's mistake. Tonight, on CBS at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Philip Burnell stars in Philip's Mistake. He strokes his cock well.
Oh, the camera's on.
And it was on the whole time. Camelot's in the building. What's good, Cam?
However, would soon peter out, and with a stagnant subscriber count, the gradual decrease...
I am butt-ass naked taking a shower, my arm out the curtain, writing this super chat and blasting the stream loud. Hearing the birds relaxes me. Well, consider yourself relaxed, sir.
And viewers continued throughout the rest of the year. To help salvage his income, he began streaming on Twitch again on November 29th, 2016. Philip began expressing his concerns for his finances more and more in his blogs, imploring his viewers to watch more of his videos and to subscribe to his Patreon page. In one blog, he blamed his lack of viewers on the new game releases and the fact that he claimed he was playing well instead of getting frustrated and...
Yeah, and he never, like, Phil, it's not... Yeah, okay, a new game will bring people in, but it's like, I would say 30% the game, 70% like people want to engage with you, and if you're engaging, they engage. Like, I guarantee you, I probably am after this going to play some Halo Infinite, because I don't engage as much, I just humanly can't because, well, I suck at games. I'm probably going to have 200, like... People, there's a certain type of it's the person's personality along with the game. You know what I mean?
And angry.
Now the flip side of that is I've actually been doing way better at Neo than I do at Dark Souls. So a lot of group of people who like to see me rage and fail haven't been around because they watched a couple streams. They're like, "Fuck, Phil's doing good. What the fuck is this?" And they left and never came back. In addition, you know, there haven't really been many other games outside of Neo.
Birds and men. Birds
At
and
long last,
men.
on March 2nd of 2017, Machinima removed Philip from their managed partnership program.
No, I know what
Since
you meant,
Philip's
that one
AdSense
nice guy.
account was still banned, he had no way on his own to make
I
money
knew you
from
were talking
any
about
of
him.
his YouTube channels. He began to panic. However, within the month, a company named Kurt.
What? Let's see his shirt. Whoa! Press the buttons, also known as my nipples.
Offered Philip another contract, and Philip's attitude immediately turned again, though some of
I
his
used to be
thoughts were
affiliated
mixed.
with Curse.
On one hand, he was making more money than he had been with his Machinima contract, but on the other, he had lost the protection from automatic content ID claims that Machinima's managed partnership had provided him,
I think
meaning
Amazon
that videos
bought
of his with
Curse.
copyrighted music
I'm not
or
with them
video would
anymore.
have the money earned from them taken away. Sometime in April, a company by the name of Poltavi approached Philip with
Yeah, this was some weird shit. I forgot
a
about
tempting
this.
offer. They told Philip that they could offer him more money than Curse
Rich burp on Carlos. Okay, I got to drink a
was currently
seltzer.
giving him, and more. They promised that they could give him another managed partnership as well as one other thing, that they would find all of the parody videos that had become so popular and claim them for Philip, placing advertisements on them and funneling that money to him. Tantalized, Philip removed his partnership with Curse and began struggling
Tantalized. He was a tantalized man.
to enter a new partnership with Poltavi despite being unable to find any information on them online. After being strung along for some time, he
Yeah, why wouldn't you look into the company? Now, again, I'm going by face value. I'm going by, if the, I'm not knocking Frederick Newson. I find his videos entertaining, but just because you find a video entertaining doesn't mean there isn't mistakes. You know?
he realized that he had been duped. Poltavi was a front for another company, Lavaria Media, who currently didn't have the clout with YouTube to offer him a managed partnership or meet any of their other promises.
And MCNs are all dead now anyway.
Flustered, Philip returned to Curse, who agreed to take him back one last time in May. For now, Philip's short-term future seems somewhat secure despite everything that has happened to him. He claims to be making good money from streaming on Twitch, and his partnership with Curse will be at least enough for him to pay his bills. Even so, his viewership is steadily decreasing. Where he once had nearly 13.5 million views a month, this number has decayed to 1.84 million, and if his deal with Curse were to break, it's uncertain what he'd do. He survives online with dwindling viewership and as a joke amongst other content creators, but he also serves as a warning to those same creators about the volatility of a fan base and how quickly it can turn against them.
Yeah, if you don't learn from your mistakes and you look to point the fingers at something else. Phil's still blaming the same shit as he was blaming back then. And this is actually a couple of years old, isn't it? Oh, wow. It's about 5 years old. And it's still the same thing. Like, literally the same thing happened again. He was on Twitch. He got his he lost his partnership on Twitch. Went back to YouTube. He's doing it's going around in circles. All right, let's play some Halo Infinite. Instantly 300 people leave. I'm going to play, I feel like playing some Halo Horse in it. Where's my controller, bro? Did you steal my fucking controller? Trending gamer, could you imagine? Oh, I'd like to take this award from Jeff Gilley because, what? I'm also going to be doing a remaster of Project 7, now in HD. Doesn't? All right, like him and John Rambo aren't friends anymore, right? Is the Xbox on? Yes, it is. Birds and men. Birds and men. All right, so where is my remote? There it is. This remote for this monitor is a godsend. I don't know the whole story behind that. I'm sure there's multiple sides, and oh, let's do the Matrix Awakens shit. Let's see. And this is on the Series X, so no, I did not see the show Pixel Grizzly. Pixel Grizzly. Oh man, my nose! I just. Bite me? Are you serious? Or I haven't tried this yet. Birds and men. No sound, sorry, I can fix that. Instafix, there you go. Sound. Settings, what are the settings? Ah, great. Great settings. The Matrix.
I'm Thomas Anderson. Like many of you, I work with computers. I like the freedom I feel outside the limitations of the real world. But computers are also mirrors, reflecting back who and what we are and the choices we make. The world's...
If it is, well, obviously they're selling more.
Also confront us with questions about why
Wait, no, that's video, right? Don't tell me that's actually in-game. That's fucking crazy.
Where do ideas of who we are and what we want even come from?
You take the red pill.
That part has to be video.
How deep the rabbit hole goes.
That's it. Nope, it gets in engine. Get the fuck out of here.
How do you define real?
For instance, I'm not even sure why I'm here. I remember waking up.
Holy shit.
That it was important for me to
You get all right, yeah, there's a little uncanny valley shit.
what is real.
That is bananas.
Hi, I'm Keanu Reeves. Over 20 years ago, I first played the character Thomas Anderson in the Matrix trilogy. Those films pioneered digital cinema with shots like bullet time. Back then,
I mean,
we
obviously you
talked a
could see
lot
that
about where
now.
the digital age might take cinema and narrative. In an industry where actors have tried to remain perpetually young, we wondered about digital faces that could become immortal.
Hi, I'm Carrie Ann Moss, and I played Trinity in the Matrix films. 20 years ago,
This
we
is
asked
fucking
ourselves how
crazy,
long it would
man.
be before faces and bodies could be changed as easily as we change clothes.
We wondered
Now you can see when they have to bring in more characters, the polys go down, but
And what would reality mean when a world we can build feels as real as our own?
That's fucking trippy, man.
Whoa. What just happened?
Yeah, this is what they wanted.
Get the fuck out of here.
Theoretical mumbo jumbo, but I needed some sexy action.
Who said?
The marketing people.
Holy fuck.
I thought we were supposed to have total creative control.
Welcome to the Matrix.
Carlos is right. You just blew out your sphincter?
You still got it.
Coulson, bless your heart. This is fucking crazy, dude. This is absolutely insane.
The hell are you doing back there?
Sorry, I was told this is a sim preparing me to fight the system.
Right on. You know about this?
Yeah. It's all supposed to be a little unreal.
Word of advice. Agents are bad. But whatever you do, stay the hell away from marketing.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
So, what now?
Haven't you ever watched a movie before? Shoot the tires.
Say no more. Keep them off us. You drive.
Alright, switch targets and shoot. Okay. That's fucking crazy, man. The frame rate's dropping a little bit, but this is still insane, though.
Trinity? They're on the car. Boost the roof. My pleasure. Sorry, boys.
Jesus.
Helicopter. We need cover. Hang on. Still on us. Up ahead.
This looks like I'm playing. I mean, we still have some ways to go. It ain't a perfect frame rate, but goddamn, my nipples are harder than Gabe's newels. Gabe's newels? I guess Gabe's nipples have a name now. They're his newels.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's another limitation. It's on rails. You know, Grand Theft Auto 6, I don't.
Boys are gonna get a kick out of this.
This is, yeah, it's a tech demo. It's an interactive tech demo, Sergeant Jason Bond. That's
Hold steady.
as much as hardware limitations would probably wouldn't let it happen, because to have a whole open world game look like this, it would be really demanding.
What are you doing?
Imagine, like, Grand Theft Auto 6 looks like 2/3 as good as this. That would require Rockstar to give a shit. That is a very good point. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, it's a preview for 10th gen consoles. I mean, their consoles are pretty beefy, man, but you ain't gonna get a whole, like, open world game. That looks like motherfucker. Huh?
My jaw's hitting the ground.
Toggle mass visualization. Automatic open world streaming. Dynamic global toggle day night. Holy shit. Wow. And look at the lights, like actually casting rays, ray tracing. Look at that. I actually think daytime looks more realistic than nighttime, which is usually... Yeah, it is. It's kind of like Time Crisis. I'd like to see how this is in the Series S, what they did with that. That is fucking crazy, dude. Oh, it's still obviously, like, you look at it right away, that's not real, but... Toggle display rendered pixels. Look at that. That, I mean, if the ray tracing was better there... I have no idea what night visualization... Oh, yeah, I know what it is. That is awesome. Look at this. Holy fuck, man. That looks like... If I didn't see the people walking, because they still look limited... That looks photorealistic. This is fucking crazy, dude. This is absolutely... If Phil is not playing this right now, Mr. Brunel, you're wrong. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't care. So, fly. Sprint. Fly? Oh, I could just go around. Oh, fuck yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. I want to see if you go up. Go up more. Yeah, like, speed up. Maybe someone has boobs down here. Yeah, I want to see them too. Oh, no. That is fucking... Yo, that right there I would think was just a photo. Like, if I just, like... That is fucking crazy, dude. That is fucking insane. Look at this. Holy shit. What Cyberpunk could... it would be... To make an open world game look this good... Like, it's like they got to do something with character models where they give them a little bit more natural. Coffee. At least they reacted a little bit too. Look at the light. Look at the. That is fucking crazy, man. That is. Oh, the lighting looks natural. Menu. What is the menu? What does it give us? Take photo. Move, run, enter vehicle. Oh, you could enter a vehicle. All right, let's go into a vehicle. That is fucking crazy. Yo. Excellent driving, Rich. Excellent driving. This is how I drive in real life too. The driving mechanics are meh. Like, or maybe because I'm driving if... How do you exit the vehicle? Let's, give me a car that's... Who's messaging me? I want a car... There we go. I want like a Porsche. Does it? Oh my god! This thing is like a hair trigger. Jesus. Whoa. This is nuts. I wish you could, like, shoot shit. Let me do a handbrake. Oh, that's not fun. There's no... Can I exit the vehicle fast? No, won't let me. This is fucking insane. Yeah, I'm just stopping there. Deal with it. Wow! Looks like Cubase maps right there, not actual rage, which is understandable. This is already, I'm sure. Let's see if there. Let's see reflections in the windows. Hello, Richard here from Digital Foundry. Look at my nipples. Look at them. Do we see me? Yeah, a little kind of, sort of, not. No, that's not ray tracing. Let me see. Do you see me here? No. Alright. Let me go put my shirt on. I'll come back in a minute. I just gotta fucking, Yeah, isn't this awesome, Lage? What Cyberpunk could have been. Man, like I think I said that. I wish I could play it, but I don't know if my PC can play it since I still have a PC with a 1050. It would be a fucking slideshow. Sorry, man. Let me, I gotta go put my shirt on, piss, and I'll be right back. Yeah, this is like a this is a GTA 5 mod. Birds. This is fucking crazy, man. This is insane. Sorry, had to go use the other bathroom to let urine out of my hole. Alright, so photo mode driving. How do you go? Do I have to find a drone? I don't really give a shit. Let's just walk. This is fucking crazy. I wish I could hit somebody. Can I punch you? Let me hit you. It's like a... Let me just look around, man. This is fucking crazy. I can't get over... I can't fucking get over this. Look at this shit. Whoa! This is bananas. Can I, like, jump or any... Like, just give me, like, a jump. No, it's not going to run at 120 FPS. Just probably have a tough time running at 120 on my fucking 3090. A lot of cars on the road. Look at that shit, man. That looks like you're in the... If there was better reflections on those trucks, this shit looks like you're in the middle of Manhattan. Like, I know you are, but literally, though, like you're actually in Manhattan. What the fuck, man? Look at that shit. There, it looks pretty photo, yeah. There's 30,000 vehicles, huh? Welcome to Next Generation, ladies and gentlemen. This is the realest shit. This. Where do you see gaming? I have no idea, but we're in a good place right now. Tony Hamilton. Yeah, so that's why Rich and Pretty. I really need a 3080. That would be really awesome upgrade. Well, yeah, 1050. Well, 1050 though, man. It's surprising how long those cards fucking lasted. Look at that. That's a lot of traffic. Dude, that looks right there. If you just took a still and were like, yo, man, I was in the city yesterday. Like, oh, cool. That's nuts. Okay, I want to play some Halo and shoot people. Would you look at that? Just look at that. You see that? Did you see that? Would you look at that? Did you see? I saw that. Yeah, did you see that? Did you look at it? I'm seeing it. Dude. I love the birds. Okay. Would you just look at that? The legendary ending shoes, Chiefs, Nips, and Fork. All right, let's continue here. I need a weapon. The birds want to spread my cheeks.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
This is on the Series X. I have it on PC as well. All right, so where are we going here? Birds. Men.
Howdy, Chief.
Okay. What do you want? Tommath.
What's up?
Oh yeah, we need a vehicle, don't we? Sure, I'll take that. I want a weapon.
Come on, Chief.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. I don't know. Yep, where am I going? Yeah, I saw that and it's really sad. That may be video worthy. And that's really okay. Why am I not in the truck? Yeah, let's go in the truck. Come on. Are you coming? Wait, she's just not gonna go in the truck? Really?
How'd I do, Chief?
Shitty. Get in the fucking tank.
I'm on the gun.
Thanks. Good AI. 10 out of 10. Okay. I'm gonna drive or something. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. Okay. Don't mind me. Where am I going here? How far away is it? Investigate the... Alright, we're gonna go, I think, this way. Yeah, they suck. Oh, birds. Whoa. I just shot the birds. Don't mind me. I like know where I'm going or something. Okay. Yeah, why the fuck are we on this thing, man? I just want to get there. I want to go across the water with the birds. Can I blow up the mongoose? Yes! Yeah. We're gonna die. Yes. Or not. Yes. You're gonna prepare to be injured. Dumbass. You're gonna die too. That ruled.
One less headache.
Okay.
What kind of landfill did they pull you out of?
My butt.
I guess tower is a more than appropriate name. Look at that place.
We're like on fire.
Within that main structure. Somewhere up top. We're gonna need to find a way in.
You said way in. Okay. Oh yeah.
Moving to objective. One of them bird freaks found a sniper rifle.
That's where I'm going. I'm going in the building. Whoa, birds. Do I have to go in with the fucking... Is she like not gonna follow me because I'm not taking F? Fuck her. Yeah. Yes, the demon is here. Wait, a shotgun? Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, Oh, shit. Sniper, sniper.
Yes, he does, but fortunately, it's misplaced. When the lockdown triggered, there was a power spike in what I presume was a security
Oh, shit. What am I doing? Oops.
I've marked it on the map.
What the, another, Jesus. I'm gonna have to, oh, shit! Oh, okay. Where am I going here? I see it, I see it. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, not Cortana.
This is where the lockdown was triggered.
Ooh, the shotguns feel good. Did you see that? Did you see that? It banged off like 2 walls. That was awesome. Ugh. Who's shooting behind me? I just... Oh, shit.
We need to deactivate the lockdown.
I know, shut up. God damn it. Oh, shit. God, that is such a satisfying move.
The lockdown protocol should be simple to reverse. Let me see. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Sergeant Jason Bond. That was pretty ridiculous, though, man. I saw that. What is it?
This place is an interrogation facility run by our elite friend back there, Chaklock. His reputation is not good.
Neither is mine.
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy video. I'm thinking it's going to be a second video on top of doing the review.
I've marked it on your map.
Okay.
This location acts as a holding facility. Prisoners are captured, funneled through to Chaklock, and then onto somewhere they call the House of Reckoning.
Oh, shit. Jesus. Okay. Note to self, don't underestimate them.
This location acts as a holding facility. Prisoners are captured, funneled through to Chaklock, and then onto somewhere they call the House of Reckoning, which is suitably ominous and banished.
What the f... Well... I just got... They just sniped me in mid-fucking air. Really? Okay, I guess I have to prioritize those snipers because they're no fucking joke, huh? Damn. Literally mid-jump, I got sniped out of the fucking air. Holy shit. Oh no. The fuck, man? Where'd they go? Wait! Those are some moaning men down there, huh? Yeah. Where's the other one? I hear him moaning too.
As a holding facility. Prisoners are captured, funneled through to Chaklock, and then onto somewhere they call the House of Reckoning, which is suitably ominous and banished.
Moaning men. That's what I was thinking. I'll hear it's like, like what the fuck? MoaningMen.com. This live stream is brought to you by MoaningMen.com. What am I doing? Oh, wait, all right. Let me switch over. probably... Alright, I got enough ammo for now. Where am I going here? Let me get rid of this dude first. There's snipers. I gotta watch for these motherfuckers, though, because they're brutal, man. Like, find a way to activate my ass, and then come back and talk to me about it. Yeah, right there, right? Yes. Yeah, this asshole gotta go. Why were you so easy to kill? Where you at?
Remember, we can't get up there without activating
Remember,
the gravity lift.
I'm going to fart on you, Cortana. There, I gotta go up there. I'm gonna fart on you. Oh wait, did I not break the thing down there? Oh wait, yeah, I did. And men and birds. Where am I going here? Okay.
Let's go. The gravity lift's powered up.
Birds, men, birds, men, birds, men, men, birds.
Chief, more Spartan armor and the source of the distress signal. We're too late.
All right, so where am I going here?
A deployable threat sensor. It appears to lock onto and highlight any targets in range.
Yeah, I have grappled and thrown him. I know, but I was just picking him up. I don't know why I was doing it like that, but
This armor belonged to a Spartan named Hudson Griffin. Sensor logs
rare
suggest
achievement
he was alive
unlocked.
when the armor was removed forcibly. It's a long shot, but he might still be alive.
so what the hell am I going here? What the hell? Sure you do.
He's about what you would expect for an elite who specializes in torture.
No, I want back the grappling hook. What the hell? Oh, come on. Alright, I want back the grappling hook. How do I get back the... Alright, there. Is that the grappling hook? Yeah. A little bit convoluted, but not the end of the world. That's great. What am I hearing?
Were it so easy.
What the hell?
I wish only that I would have time to enjoy you. Time to learn your secrets. Peel back your visage and expose your weakness.
Wait, is that a shotgun? Yes, I'll take that. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Gives a shit about the threat sensor.
Oh no, Spartan Griffin. He's still alive.
We need to get him out of there. Where's Jack?
Playing on normal.
Welcome to my tower, Master Chief. It is where you will be broken. It is where you will give up your secrets.
Okay.
Do you wonder where I am?
Yes. Really? Really? Well. Have a good night, Mr. H. Okay, this is gonna be a thing. I am. Yeah, you vanish. The fuck?
The wall's retracted. Watch your back. He could come from anywhere.
First, I'll break your bones. Then, I'll break your mind.
Come here, you bastard.
Griffin's threat sensor can help you locate Jacklock.
Okay, that's now I need it.
You will break. I'm coming for you, Spartan. Not fast enough.
Jacklock's cloaked. Hard to see. Use the threat sensor.
You will beg for death before battle.
Oh, yeah? Huh. Well
We
then.
need to get him out of that machine.
Shut this thing down.
Working on it. Okay. Be ready. I'm going to cut him loose.
It's you. You're alive.
Hope this Pro Controller does hold up, because it is comfortable as hell.
Chief, the banished. I tried to stop them.
tried to. Easy. You're safe now.
The banished, they have something they call the conservatory. It's all I know. It's picked up north of here. Dig site. I couldn't stop them. But you can. You have to.
Consider it done.
It's good. Good. The others, the Spartans. Did you?
I'll find them.
Echo 216, all channels. Can you hear me? I repeat, can you hear me?
See the guy's reflection in his helmet. Noticing the technical shit.
Big guy, your motion tracker isn't moving. Come on, give me anything. Respond, please. Did you find the source of the signal? Whatever's down there either has to come with us or be left behind. Can you hear me?
A dig site on the ring? This conservatory must be some sort of Forerunner installation.
The Xbox Series
What do you
X.
suppose they're after?
It's time to go.
It's on. All right. So, yeah, I've been streaming for about 3 hours and it's almost midnight. All right, I don't know if I answered you, Jeremy, but thank you very much. I appreciate everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow with content. Thank you for being here for the streams today. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to go get some sleep and stare at birds. Have a great evening. With birds. Make sure you have an evening with birds. That's the most important.